Hello everybody. Oh, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or use a faster encoding. That is a very interesting way to start the episode, OBS, but I'm sure that won't be a problem later down the line. I hope. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back to the show. Today, we've got another episode of Pokemon Academy Life Forever. After I missed a day of an upload, I know I missed a day. However, it's getting busy with school, alright? Scoozy. It's getting busy with fucking midterms coming up. I'm stressing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There we go. Waiting for that shit to load. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Good morning, students. Horizontal ellipsis. How do I do both of their voices at the same time? They're very different. Horizontal ellipsis. That's the best I could do for doing both of them at the same time. The mood of the classroom feels subdued. I guess the news spread quickly. Regardless of what else is happening, we need to work hard to prepare you for tomorrow's test. We were talking about critical hits, yes? Does anyone remember what the reading said? Schlep, could you summarize? Your own words, please. Don't actually bring up a text box and make me type. Critical hits are a way to punch through defense buffs, to ignore attack debuffs. I mean, both of these are true. Whoa. Alright, I'll just say wit. Your wit increased to 12. Good. Brief answer, but correct. As Schlep said, class, if your opponent has boosted defense or special defense stats, a critical hit will just ignore that, allowing you to hit for full damage. And it also just makes you do more damage. Although that's not actually quite right, is it, Schlep? I said something a little bit wrong there. Do you know what it was? You don't hit for full damage. You need to roll a crit confirm before you hit for full damage. You don't hit for full damage. Because you hit for more than full damage. Yeah, you hit for more than full. 150% of the damage to be exact. Of course, that's not counting standard damage variation, but let's assume a spherical cow for now. Huh? A spherical cow? A spherical cow is a joke concept referring to physicists and mathematicians' tendency to simplify complex problems down to an easily parsable and understandable model, even if that model is simplified to the point that it has no bearing on reality. Oh. So we're not going to take an angle grinder to your milk tank, no. Phew. That was an interesting interaction between two people that I was not expecting. Also, morning voice Scoobs is very good at doing the Hilbert voice, is something I just learned. Which, I don't know why I'm surprised. I feel like that should be, I shouldn't be surprised that came naturally to me. But what isn't coming naturally, but surprisingly, what isn't coming natural to me is the ability to speak English after I just woke up. You choose ground? You know it, baby. Hey, Ethan, again. We're going that beats the odds, obviously. Yes. Skeptical of the veracity of the move, especially as the actors who claim to be everyman teens are clearly at a minimum 35. Instructor Bertha walks next to your chair and sits down, speaking quietly so as not to disturb the other students. You look concerned, youngster. Maybe less concerned and more confused. Oh, are you confused as to why Bryson's character is always shirtless? No, his pecs explain that one for me. He's pretty in shape for an older guy. I'm just confused as to if this is true or not. This is why you watch my videos, right? Because I stumble over my words because I'm tired. I mean, it's obviously a dramatization, and it's pretty fun, but did this battle really happen? Oh yes, absolutely. There's endless recorded footage of the event. The movie even intersperses actual footage with dramatizations. I did wonder why the camera went shaky so often. It's like the school fights where everyone pulls out their phone, except their hand is fucking vibrating constantly, and they're like looking up at the sky half the time. It's like, clearly this is why we go to school, right? Oh, that might just be the director's style. He's well known for that sort of thing. Explosions, too. Pardon me for saying this, Instructor Bertha, but I'm surprised you know so much about movies. Well, when you get to be an old duffer like me, you need to keep your mind active to stay grounded. Grounded? Hang on a minute. Let too much time pass without thinking about it, and you won't have any time left, dearie. Remember that. So this movie did actually happen. Those two Pokemon are legends. Legends? But people didn't even think they were real, right? I mean, I know a lot about Pokemon, and I'd only heard of them as myths. I feel like the world should have changed because of that, but it all seemed the same to me. I mean, I didn't even know about it. Two legends came to life and fought each other? Oh, is this the movie? Is this the movie about Groudon and Kyogre? About Groudon and Kyogre? I think I recognize your accent. You're from Pallet Town, aren't you? Well, yeah, I am. How'd you know? I had a sister that grew up there. You look sad. She passed away. And hasn't had the common decency to pass on yet. What a bother she is. Huh? Oh, never mind that, youngster. She's a ghost? I asked if you came from Pallet Town because, knowing that, it makes sense to me that you would not be aware of the world at large. Oh, so I've got a lot of catching up to do, huh? Perhaps. I'm not sure that's necessary, though. What do you mean, Instructor? Is she finally going to be like, well, conveniently, I've got this handy-dandy move that you could teach to your Clodseye that has nothing to do with this conversation? The world's a big one. There are so many legends and powers, myths and heroes, villains and curses, all buried right beneath us, and maybe they'll come back up someday. It's impossible to know the world, you know? Even for an old duffer like me, with many, many years under my belt. But take it from this duffer, I feel like you're overusing that word. As long as you know the ground you plant your feet on, you're as prepared as you need to be. Wow, Instructor Bertha, you're really wise. It comes with age. Do you mind if I ask you another question? Oh, go ahead. What lesson are we supposed to be getting from this movie? Is it that ground-type Pokemon? Oh, Jesus. Not having a good time. Is it that ground types are responsible for the world's formation? Or wait, Groudon is completely out of its element here? Is it something about how you're in someone else's arena, you should turn it into your own? No, I just like watching a younger man run around shirtless for an hour and a half. We keep that one to yourself, alright, youngster? Besides, you've all been working so hard. You deserve a break. Popcorn? Oh, no thanks. I feel like I've gotten to know this class pretty well so far. Do you think you'd be able to move me to the next level? Certainly, and I'm glad you've asked. Huh, that easy, huh? Well, I was thinking the same thing. Didn't want to throw you in right before you were ready, though. Very well, I'll administer a little exam. A one-on-one battle after the movie is over. And if you pass, I'll show you a move I bet you haven't seen before. A new move? Yes, one my sister and I developed together. It's called Burial Ground. Apologies for the macabre name. She named it. What does it do? Well, it sets up a terrain that affects the entire battlefield for 5 turns. Any grounded, non-ground or ground-type Pokemon stands on it. Any grounded, not ground or ground-type Pokemon. What's ground or ground-type Pokemon? What's a ground Pokemon that isn't ground-type? Am I losing it? Any grounded, not ground or ground type Pokemon. What does this mean? Is it rock or ground? Was this a typo, or am I just slowly going insane? that stands on it will lose some speed and health at the end of the turn. Huh. Okay, I can see the implications there. Or is it Ghost? I don't know. Splendid. Now let's wait for this movie to come to an end and then... You wait until the movie finishes. Alright, instructor. I'm ready to take my exam. Ah, it does me good to see young people like you so excited to learn. So what Pokemon will you be using? Here's a hint. Pick a ground type. Well, Big W, my boy. The only ground type I have. Ready, youngster? I won't be holding back. Alright, let's do this, Bertha. Aaron. Okay, mud shot. Easy, baby. Good job. Good job, youngster. Victory treacle? I probably shouldn't. They always get stuck between my teeth. Learn Burial Ground. Big W! Which move should Big W forget? Ground and Ghost type. Okay, so that was a typo. I'm just sitting here like, ground and ground Pokemon? Is this like propane and propane accessories? Slows and hurts grounded, non-ground, and ghost Pokemon for 5 turns. Yeah, no, I'd say that's... I mean, it's pretty good. I guess it's a substitute for Toxic that I don't have. I also don't have any... I suppose I should invest in a ghost type, because then I wouldn't have a doubles partner for this to synergize with this move, and that would be it. A humongous pain in the ass. Yawn. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of Yawn. I guess it's more used for single battle, so I'm gonna close my window. It's fucking cold. I have my window open because I was toasty as hell, bro. But then now it's freaking chilly, dude. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And that's how the battle between Champion Blank and I was actually much closer than you've probably heard. Alder, there is no shame in losing to a superior trainer. You need not defend yourself. Horizontal ellipsis. Even if that superior trainer was a 10th your age. She was a... He's still got a chip on his shoulder about the whole thing, doesn't he? She was a 5th at my age at minimum. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Bruno! Keep this up, and we're going to have to battle it out in the classroom one of these days. I'll show you how much of a champion I was then. Actually, that might be a good idea. How would you feel about a battle in front of the class one of these days? I needed to slip back into the voice. Perhaps we could even pull in some students to fight beside us. That seems reasonable and educational. Excellent. Let's pencil it in for Friday. For now, though, let's get those battle partners assigned. Agreed. Schlep, please battle alongside Leaf. Hooray. Hey, stranger. Hey there, little lady. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? Looking for trouble, and it looks like I've just found a tall glass of it. A glass of trouble? I wasn't aware trouble was a fluid. Really? Wow. Pallet Town Educational System. Ugh. Yes, no, wait, I said it right. Fuck. The Pallet Town Educational System was truly atrocious. Hey, you're absolutely right. But I'd say a solid half of it was my own damn fault. Memory of a Magikarp, you know? For anything not about Pokemon. Well, one day your memory will evolve. Just don't forget about me till then. You are, in every meaning of the word, unforgettable. You two done flirting? Thinking about it. Yes, we're done. So we're battling you two, huh? Yeah, looks like I'm the only one who's... Yeah, looks like I'm the only one here who's not on the battle team. Shit, I'll try not to drag you down, Hilbert. You won't. I'm strong enough to win alone. Oh, come on, dude. You're supposed to be encouraging to your teammate, huh? You seem pretty confident. I am. I beat you in the tryouts. Oh, yeah? But you lost to Schlep, didn't you? I didn't have my choice items. You have choice items? Man, fuck you. Where do I get choice items? Wait, you mean... Now that I have access to my choice items again, I'll defeat you easily. Okay, we need to take him seriously. Focus on his Pokemon, alright? If we don't, he'll outspeed us and destroy us with his choice booster. Man, this is some bullshit. Okay, so you've got Dark, you've got Ghost, Steel, and Ice type moves. steel, and ice. Okay, Orochi can cover all of that. Actually, now that I think about it, Ghost, Steel, and Ice. Calzone can cover all of that too. Ghost, Steel, and Ice. Callum can't. I'm just... Yeah, our team is actually pretty well spec'd to deal with this Pokemon. Oh, Scoozy. Anyways, Brick Break, 66, 67, or 73, but I don't have the coverage. So I think Orochi is actually the best mon we have for dealing with his types. Don't count out Hilda. If you spend too much time worrying about me, she'll clean up your messes. That is what I'm best at. Let's do this. Prepare to battle. Alright. I was gonna save state, but I'm like, nah. Manshift, Cubchoo. Alright. Let's see. Intel, Brick Break. Mash it. Let's see. Energize. Raises the user's attack and next electric power. God, Helioptile's move sucks. Energize. Orochi gained 8 experience. Snorunt. Energize. Wait a minute. That Snorunt doesn't have a choice item. You have a keen eye. I imagine you recognize what it does have then? Yeah, that's a leftovers. It's like we need to take this thing down before it gets out of control. It's just an apple core. Why is she so scared? Mastiff used Snarl. Special attack fell. Fuck off. It's got attack -1 defense? Okay, that's an easy one shot. I guess we can use protect. Oh, fuck off. It's +1 attack, +1 defense. Please tell me I can take this out still. If you fucking protect stalling. Here we go. Oh, he fucking lived it. Okay, -1 speed. God damn it. There we go, and then we'll go Thundershock, because you have nothing for special defense, so that'll... Ah! God damn it! Stop spamming protect! What an asshole! Yeah, okay. Mud Slap, Aaron. There we go. Thank God. On edge. And you have Hone. Excuse me, and you have no guard, so... there we go. Splinter Shield. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. There we go. Accuracy. Oh, wait. Accuracy is a dumb thing to debuff because he has no guard. In fact, I just said that out loud. What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, whatever. Mud Slap, Aaron, Shadow Sneak, Prinplup. Right, Steel type. You evolve into a Steel type. So do you just also have water proficiency, or is Prinplup also a Steel type in this game? Anyways, Luigi Jr. Let's do this. Thunderfang, Prinplup, and I mean, fuck, I'm gonna just switch out. Oh, you also have a Pikachu. Oh, right, you have Rose's Pikachu. Durr. Let's see, Drampa, Jigglypuff, Pouncing, Disarming Voice, Disable, Friend Guard. I'm gonna have Friend Guard, so that's a really useful ability to have. There you go, Splinter Shield, Luigi Jr. use Thunderfang, blah blah blah. Ouch! Thank God I had Friend Guard up, that would have fucking knocked me out. Let's see, Sing. There we go. Aaron used Metal Claw. Sing is asleep. Perfect. Alright, so now we hit Fire Fang, because, I don't know, what else am I going to use? Disarming Voice. Oh, come on. Why did that not knock it out? There we go. Hooray! Larvitar. Okay. Magnet Bomb, because it's super effective, I guess. But are you kidding me? Sandvale? You asshole. Well, luckily for me, lucky for you, I'm a dog lover. Luckily for me, in fact, I have 2 moves that cannot miss. There we go. Look at that. Oh god, this sandstorm effect is trippy. You get disarming voice, sandstorm rages, poniard, Jigglypuff. There we go. Oh god, I feel like if I look at it too long, I'm gonna get a headache. Anyways, Pikachu, Drampa, Legacy protects Twister. Oh, Jesus. This is giving me a fucking headache. Ivysaur. There we go. Okay. Fire Fang. Don't miss for some reason. It would be very inconvenient if you missed. Oh, you have Enshroud. And then Sandstorm's gonna knock out Pikachu. Yeah. Anyways, Big W, because you have immunity. Landed on the sharp rocks, I don't care. Poison Tail, Mudshot, Burial Ground. There we go. Leaf Seed. Leaf Seed, of course, it misses, but it misses. I'm so glad I have a fucking ground type, so I have immunity to sandstorm damage. Fuck off! This team is so annoying! It's not even hard, it's just you spamming evasion moves. Why do you think evasion clauses are fucking competitive? Because it's bullshit. There's no skill. Okay, well, since you want to be that way, grounded, huh? Grandpa, Ivysaur, you've got nothing. That you won't take damage from it, so let's just bark up. Enshroud. There we go. Burial Ground. Hilbert's Roots, Burial Ground, draws Poniard in. Throws Ivysaur in. There we go. Look at that. Even if you raise your evasiveness, that residual damage will always get you. Anyways, Bad Breath. Yep. But it missed. Of course it missed. Hurt by Leech Seed, recovered health, Hilbert's Roots. Yeah, see, look at that. You can't do shit, even with your stall evasion strats, because I have residual damage. There you go. Yada, yada, yada. There you go. I win, baby! Burial Ground actually ended up being an important part of the strategy. There we go. Varum. Ah, you're a steel type. Either way, I think we'll live. Leech Seed. There we go. Perfect. Wow, you two are seriously tough together. I don't think I've ever fought both of you at once. You're telling me you guys are seriously something else. Really? You battle teamers think so much of us? Shit, I don't know what to say. Thanks, I guess. I've told you you're an excellent battler before. You wouldn't be so surprised if you just listened to me once in a while. Oh god, Hilbert, don't start. Just don't start. It was a compliment. Well, that's the mood killed. I guess since the mood's already kinda in the toilet and those two are Bianca's roommates. Hey, sorry to bring this up, but how's Bianca? She's not coming to classes. Doesn't have any plans to do the homework either. What do you think? God, take the worst, most painful feeling you can and multiply it by a railroad spike through the head. Your conversations with her yesterday helped a little bit, Schlepp, and I'm seriously thankful for that. Everyone in the dorm is. Yeah. But, I mean, she's still a wreck. My heart breaks that I can't help her. Maybe we can? What do you mean? Dawn's birthday is coming up this Saturday. Dawn mentioned that she hadn't even had a party before, so I appointed myself most honorable chairwoman of parties. What if we, invite Bianca to the party? Maybe she'll feel better, and we can invite the rest of Dorm 251, so all her friends are there. That might work. I'm not sure Dawn would appreciate her birthday party being converted into a cheer-up Bianca party, though. It won't be. We'll keep everything positive and low-key. I won't go overboard. It'll just be a good time for everyone to get together and feel better about whatever's bothering them. What about Dawn's friends, though? Shouldn't we invite some of them? You're looking at him. Hilbert? Absolutely not. You dork. What? She has more friends than me. Uh-huh. Name two. Licia? She's a club advisor, so she doesn't count. Why was that in parentheses? Was that supposed to be whispered? Because normally that's in parentheses when she's thinking, or when he's thinking, but Alright, whatever. Okay, well, she should have more friends than me. She's cool. Also, I got a notification. Dude, shit I don't care about. Awesome. Not denying that, and I want to be your friend, and not just because I want to jump into her Altaria's feathers. But the point is, if we want this party to have more attendees than the Supreme Queen of Parties herself, we're going to have to do some legwork. Tilting yourself and referring you to yourself in the third person, we're reaching critical levels of smuggery here. Normally, I'd pause to graciously accept this compliment, but I'm on a mission here. My bad. Don't let me stop your crazy train of thought. Crazy train? Hilda, you'll be there to support Bianca, right? Hell yeah, I'll clear up my schedule, no matter what else is on it. And Hilbert, you share ice classes with Dawn, right? You'll be there to support her? No. Hilbert, what the fuck? Let me finish. It's just a birthday, nothing to celebrate. I will be there for Bianca. Aw, you do have a heart. Her father was murdered. This has nothing to do with hearts. Family is everything. Losing family like that, Is that the end of that sentence? There's a critical amount of time after a tragedy where a person needs support to not go off the deep end. I expect everyone to do their best to help Bianca. Is this Hilbert? And hopefully Hilda and I turn out to be better at that than we are at battling. Can't believe I lost you again. I mean, honestly, his team was kind of a pushover outside of the Pokemon that spammed Protect and had stat boosting moves. Because they were all first form Pokemon, so their stats were so low they just got one shot. I don't know, man. Hilbert, don't be rude. Oh, there we go. That's the Hilbert I know. And that'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Here we are in the afternoon. We're back, baby. Oh, look who it is. He looks rather smug. Hi? Hi. Are you doing anything? Yeah, gonna have lunch. Makes sense. Good talk. What? I mean, hey, he's trying. He's trying, okay? Give him credit. I have absolutely no idea. We're gonna have to ask him about that in homeroom. Okay, it's time to level up our friendships. Level 1, Hilbert. Level 4, Sabrina. Ugh. I need to get Sabrina some more experience, because I don't like having negative XP with people. Makes me sad. There we go, fine. So these second types, never mind, saw this coming. Well, I'm sorry, I misclicked, okay? God. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. So Ghost. Ugh, I don't know what Ghost type I'd even add to my team, and that would kind of ruin the... Maybe I just need a Pokemon with Levitate. That's honestly probably a better addition to the team than a Ghost type. If I could find a fucking... Well, I guess I could add a flying type as well. Dark flying or poison flying. A Zubat. No, a Murkrow. Nah, maybe not. A Yveltal. A Yveltal. That'd be very helpful. I think I'd add that to the team. Alright. Fuck, I'm supposed to level these types up, but like, for what? I get my XP kneecapped. I can barely do anything. Let's see. Oh, right. Psychic. What is her... Right, she's not at classes right now. So I'm trying to think. It's like, really, should I just invest in other types right now? Because I can't do... because I can't do ground types again, unfortunately. Just a pain in the ass. I don't know who I'd get rid of, because all this coverage, I really like all the coverage that I have already, other than maybe Calzone, but Intimidate is really useful. I don't know, man. I'm tripping. It's a little bit goofy, to be perfectly honest. Okay. I've come to a decision. My decision is that I don't know what to do. I'm very indecisive. Ugh. So what the fuck? Whatever, I'll just increase one of my main electives. Too much brain power to think about this. Yeah, I don't want to go through this every day for the rest of the year. Yeah, I thought you already came to this conclusion. Am I crazy? Craft items, and that's a poison barb. I don't really need a poison barb, because you already have one. I only have 2 poison types on the team. There we go, general studies. A shinobi must be versatile, adaptable, a ring of 10,000 keys fitted into every sort of lock. Don't tell Naruto he's supposed to know more than 2 jutsu. And yet there is one move that belongs on every poison team. I speak, as you surely have imagined, of Toxic. This move was created by Sukesada, 9th head of the Koga clan. My daughter and I are his living heirs. At the time, war, real war, in which men lived and died by the sword, raged across the country. Nearly unthinkable today, I am sure. A shinobi needed a weapon which slew faster than other poisons, on which compounded its effects every turn, and so Toxic was created. The longer an enemy poisoned by Toxic fights, the more health they lose each step. Eventually, the enemy is forced to retreat or die, faint. An insidious technique, is it not? By driving foes from the battlefield, it lays their best plan to waste and forces lapses of judgment, opportunities for a ninja to strike. Koga swears he hasn't killed anyone with Toxic, but the class is hardly relieved when he adds yet. Your poison proficiency increased to... Okay. What do we got? There we go. It was taking a second. I'm like, man, black screen, that's my favorite part of the game. Evening, class. One more day before the big test. With the way she's hyping this up, either this test is going to be absolutely insane, or she's just that desperate to get our grades up. Okay, I'm going to do everything I can to prepare you for this test, besides giving you the exact answer, so please pay attention. Scope Lens, Razor Fang, Focus Ash, or Focus Energy, Night Slash. 2 items, 2 moves. What kind of game is this? Which of these is the odd one out? May? Shoot, that's a tricky one. I'm going to say Scope Lens. Okay, could you elaborate on this, please? Well, Focus Energy and Night Slash are Pokemon moves, and Razor Fangs are teeth dropped by Pokemon. So those 3 are natural. But the Scope Lens is an item created by, not Devon, Sylph, I think. So the Scope Lens is the only man-made item or move on that list. That's very clever, May. Professor Birch is always gushing about you, you know. Ah, that's my dad for you. No, I'm afraid that wasn't the answer I was looking for, but it was still a correct one. I'll give you a little extra participation credit for thinking outside the box. Thanks, Professor. Schlep, do you think you know the answer I was expecting? Well, it has to be. Focus Energy, Razor Fang, Scope Lens. I mean, all of them do critical, because Scope Lens increases critical hit ratio. Razor Fang increases... Yeah, Razor Fang increases... Because Razor Fang increases... Oh! Because Razor Claw increases critical hit ratio. Razor Fang increases flinch chance. Duh. Because I keep confusing the Razor Claw and Razor Fang, because they're both named Razor, and they both evolve a Pokemon. It's the Razor Fang. I hope so. Everything increases your chance of landing a critical hit, right? But Razor Fang only gives your moves a chance to cause the opponent to flinch. Yeah. That's exactly right. Well done, Schlep. Now, remember what I said in class yesterday about critical hits? That you can guarantee a critical hit if you have 3 different sources boosting your critical hit ratio? Focus Energy actually counts as 2 sources. The Battle Drug Dire Hit does as well. So if you use a move with a high critical hit ratio like Leaf Blade after using a Dire Hit, it will be a guaranteed crit. Let's see. The exact ratios for no crit stages, 1 crit stage, 2 crit stages, and 3 or more are 4.17, 12.5, 50, and of course 100%. You won't need to know these exact ratios for the test, though, but they're good to keep in mind. Now, let's move on to practical applications. Professor Cherry finishes the lecture while you stare at the back of Blue's head, anticipating whatever weirdness is about to come. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, but not too much. You want to be well rested for tomorrow's test. There we go. Gulp. Ooh. Hey, Dormy. What's happening here? He's trying to be nice, okay? Can you not give him the benefit of the doubt? What am I saying? Of course you can't give him the benefit of the doubt. We're friends, right, pal? Sure? Great. That's awesome to hear. I'm befriending you so hard right now. I said I'm befriending you so hard right now. I said... Blue, seriously, what is going on? It's him. Oh, he wants overalls. That makes sense. That's why. He wants the Pikachu overall? What about him? He's not changing. Nothing's changed. He isn't glowing or changing type or retching up kidney stones. And you mentioned you thought those rocks were created out of your bond for other people. So I thought if we, you thought if we became closer friends that your Eevee would throw up some schlep for overalls? That's how it works, right? That's just what you do. You just walk up to people, have a conversation with them, maybe give them a gift, and then, huh? Oh, I got it. Here you go, friend. A soothe bell? I don't need that junk. My Pokemon respects me without some bell ringing 24/7, but it'd be perfect for you. What do I do with this? Ha! Typical. Excuse me, look, just go into your inventory and ring the damn thing. Okay. The bell rings, pure and clear. Huh? Oh, so that's how I evolved Dugong. Finally. What? Sunnyside? Flan, come look, my Chansey's evolving. Interesting. Nice, so I can evolve certain Pokemon with this. Finally, I can evolve my Budu! Oh my god, am I gonna bring Dugong back on the oh wait. I forgot I dropped him. I feel like such an idiot, I dropped him. Because this is the wrong save file. Whoops. Nice, so I can evolve certain Pokemon with this. That's helpful. Thanks, Blue. Yeah, wasn't that a great gift? We're really friendly now, right? I guess we're marginally more friendly than we were before? Wait, were you giving me this because you think gifting items to people is a way to make them like you? Or did you give it to me because you thought it would make me friendlier, like my Pokemon? The first one, obviously. Unless, horizontal ellipsis. I asked to dorm with you, Schlep. Leaf and Ethan, too. And you, of course, Yellow. That's why. He said, no way. So I nagged him. Over and over and over. I thought, if we were forced to live together, then maybe. Is this him trying? Well, at least he's not calling me a loser anymore and demanding a battle every 5 seconds. Blue, you can't just give someone a gift and expect your Pokemon to make with the stones. I mean, I don't even know if your Eevee can do that. Just ask Professor Oak. It might be that your Eevee has a completely different power, or just a bunch of rocks in its stomach. Either way, he could tell us. Horizontal ellipsis. I told you before, I don't want him to pay attention to me just because of this Eevee. I figured out how to get him to work before I talked to Gramps, then. Bah. I don't know why I'm going to you for advice. You tried to take the damn meteorite shard off of me in the first place. If it was up to you, I wouldn't even have had the chance to talk to Gramps about this. Jeez, I'm sorry. What? That was wrong of me. There's no getting around that. I was panicking. I had just talked with your grandpa about how I was going to afford Kobukon, and our plan relied on me being the only person who could make the Foreveralls, and I guess maybe I was getting a little bit afraid of that this shard would give you some kind of permanent, unassailable advantage over me. And I don't know. I had a lot of stuff going through my head then. I was seriously pissed Monday morning, but... Well, right now I kind of just want to know what your Eevee's power is. I guess my curiosity won out over my fear. Wait, what? I guess my curiosity won out over my fear. Oh, okay. And for what it's worth, I am sorry. Hope we can be cool about it. When you talk to Professor Oak, maybe we can compare notes about a Pokemon. Or on our Pokemon. Blue, you here? I don't want things to be weird between us. We're dorm mates after all. Hack! Bleh! Eve. A small handful of Foreveralls drops, unceremoniously at Blue's feet. He Eevee curls his tail around his feet, looking very proud of himself. Blue, without saying a word, scoops them up and pockets them, and walks away. Holy shit, did he actually just get me? Did he seriously get me with that? Fair play, I never saw that coming. Okay. Coolio. Oh, yeah, there's a PC to be used here. Let's see, Frank, Nito Ito. Yeah, I could level him up. Oh, 26. His stats probably wouldn't be half bad as well. But I don't like having another pure poison type. Huey, you're not gonna evolve for a while, and I don't want to keep those moves. Gabirel, right, Ninetales, Dugong. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Thank God I'm not crazy. Well, maybe I'm crazy, but you know. Here it is, Free Willy, the lad himself, Dark Steel. See, Grimy Z. Ugh, my boy Grimy Z. You've seen better days, my friend. And then we got the original Sharpie. With fucking modest nature. I'm so sorry, bro. You're just a shit nature. See, look at that. So much better. What the fuck? Anyways, Dugong. I will probably bring him back on the team because I need... Well, I don't need, but I do want grass-type coverage. Or at least I'm pretty sure I want grass-type coverage. Because that's what water, ground, rock... Yeah, I'll take him back. Why not? So let's put Calzone in the PC. And then... There we go. Hold on. Let me pause and like do team building stuff real fast. Oh god, also the audio is a little getting a little bit close there, so I might lower it a little bit. It's just a tiny little bit. Like that, maybe that. Okay. See you in a minute. Okay, so I am fairly certain that I'm going to keep Dugong this time around since I now have a way to evolve him. Anyways, can I just evolve him right now? There we go. Soothe Bell. Use it, baby. Dugong seems to be interested, but is tired due to the late hour and won't approach. Ugh, it has to be during the day. Of course. I feel so silly. Okay. Grinding. This ends on the 24th, so I have some extra days to do to take care of that. Anyways, let's get Hilbert. Next scene, level 4, rank 1 with Hilbert. Let's find Hilda, I guess. Oh yes, hang out with Hilda. Spend some one-on-one time with Hilda. Orochi, Dugong, level 18. There you go. Night. Hey, glad I caught you. Yeah, sorry, we haven't talked much, have we? I've been running all over the place trying to set up Dawn's birthday party. I thought making a low-key event would be easier, but I'm seriously not used to it. God, I wish I could just run out of the club for a night. I'm sure Dawn would appreciate that you didn't do that. Yeah, well, she's a sweetheart. I'd die for her. Anyways, what's up, Skippy? I was just thinking about what I should get Dawn as a present. Aw, that's so sweet. Problem is, I'm a bit low on cash. Oh, I'll cover you. I know you would, but I want to make it something meaningful. Something that actually seems like it might come from me. Do you have any ideas? How are you at cooking? Decent enough, out of necessity. Great, I don't have a cake planned. I was originally going to commission one for May, but apparently she's backed up so much she has negative commission slots. Dude, just like Anthos? Hang on a minute. She said that Lissy is literally chasing her down over some contest club mishap involving pyrotechnics, so that's also interfering. She's joking, right? I've never known May to use the word literally figuratively. Alright, I'll see if I can figure it out. Maybe I'll talk to May just for advice about this cake. Good idea. Going to bed now. Don't stay up too late. It's amazing how little control I have over that. When I start to obsess over something, I can't sleep. Anyways, good night. I should text someone before I head to bed. Okay, right, I don't have fucking Hilbert's phone number. I guess we'll text Hilda. Let's text Hilda. How you doing? Yep, same thing. Got it. The 20th, baby. In the morning, we're gonna evolve Dugong. Finally! He's gonna be useful. Good morning, everybody. Please let me just do this right now. Dugong reacts strongly to the bell. What? Yes! Finally! My boy, he's evolving. Come on, you can do it. Put your back into it. Come on. Okay, come on, like, just, there we go. Good lord. Hallelujah. Look at this, man. Dugong evolved into a Roselia. Yeah! Do I get a cool move? Use the soothe bell. Okay. So, what are we looking at now? 46, right, because you're level 18. Growth, Bad Breath, Mega Drain, Worry Seed. Once I have battle team practice, I can go back to, okay. Once I have battle team practice, I can go ask Lance for a move relearning, and that would be useful. But for now, I think I'll have a good amount of moves. Either way, Mega Drain is good enough. Growth, Bad Breath, Mega Drain, Worry Seed. I think I sold all my Miracle Seeds anyway. Spell Tag, Black Belt. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh well. Good morning, everybody. Well, that's definitely a tone change from yesterday. You've got your test coming up later today. I expect everyone should be entirely prepared. Remember, as long as you have 3 increases to your critical hit ratio, your hits are guaranteed to be critical. Okay, I'm gonna save, because I want to figure this out too. There we go. There we go. As long as the opponent isn't under the effect of Lucky Chant and doesn't have the ability Shell Armor or Battle Armor. That's right. Please raise your hand next time, Hilbert, but that's right. Horizontal Ellipsis. Ugh, seeing Hilbert actually liking class makes me feel worse than an all-nighter. Horizontal Ellipsis. Why are you always staring at Dr. Cherry? Huh? What? Staring? Staring? I'm not staring, you're staring. Is there something happening here? No, Doctor, sorry. Please ignore me. Whitney, right? I feel like I know you from somewhere. Outside of class, I mean. No, nope, absolutely not. Not a chance. Well, as long as you pass this week's quiz, you could be a board member, and I'd still be happy to see you. Get out your pencils and pens, everyone. You still have 2 more hours of notes I can cram in you before the exam. Oh, okay, so I thought the quiz was today. Never mind, I'm just crazy. Thank God. Anyways, ground type. I already got the move. I don't think I really need to get more, because I'm not going to have another ground type. I already have Big W. I don't need another one. And Dugong, Bark Up. You know, I think I can get Bark Up for Roselia. That might not be half bad. Especially because it's not the best defensive mon. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll get Bark Up. Go to grass class, baby. How's Luigi Jr. doing? Same old. I'm trying to teach him to play dead. Any luck? I've got him to sleep on command. Hey, we know these guys. Looks like they want us to sit next to them. Then they should have sat closer to each other. Let's sit in the middle as a compromise. Good day, Sprouts. Whoa, he looks really old. That's our teacher? Is he going to be okay? He's slowly shuffling his way to the front, and his legs look like they're about to give out any second. If there's anyone new out here, you're in the grass elective class. Ramos is the name. Grass type's my game. Of course, it wasn't just grass types. Back in the day, I don't know what lore I'm cooking up for this, man. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm just making shit up. I'm goofy as hell. You can't tell if anyone's new here? Wait, does he just say this before every class? Before I begin, let me... horse apples. I done forgot the dang attendance sheet. I don't know. He gives me the faint impression that he used to pull mad bitches back in the day. You know what I mean? He was a fuck machine back then. Old man Ramos. Man, isn't this school meant to be like hyper rigorous? Instructor Gramps isn't filling me with confidence. You're telling me. Yeah, neither is Professor Oak, but oh well. And he's back. That took a while. Judging by how fast he moves, that's to be expected. Whew, sorry about the delay, Sprouts. Now where was I? Oh, shucks. Oh, shuckles. Looks like we ain't got no time left. I reckon I shouldn't keep you longer than I have to. Class dismissed. Y'all run along now. Uh-oh, I'm suddenly really worried about this class. Classmates' bonds increased. Your grass proficiency increased to 5. Hooray! Here we go. Ow. And thus concludes the lecture. Bruno, who shall our courageous students be contending against in today's challenge? I see you opened that thesaurus I bought you for your birthday. Indeed I did. That was an exceedingly generous gesture, and I acquired numerous enjoyable novel vocabulary. In any case, the partners for today's battle will be... red and yellow. Hey, yellow. I'd like to apologize in advance. Hey, it's alright. No, I'm really bad at battling and training. I used to get through the tall grass in Viridian Forest just by running at top speed before the Pokemon could jump out at me. I can count the number of battles I've won on one finger. Sometimes I lose fake arguments in the shower. I once battled a Magikarp and it swept my whole team. But it was Blue's Magikarp, so come on, it can't really be that bad, can it? I guess you'll find out. Maybe we'll be paired up with someone just as weak. Nope. No such luck. Hey. So we're battling you two. Right, and let's get on with it. Nessa looks like yellow, then back at you. Here's an idea. How about we use just one Pokemon for this battle? All of us using just one? Oh, that's an idea. What do you think, Schlep? Nessa must know that yellow didn't pass the last quarter clashes. Or maybe she just overheard our conversation. Either way, she's trying to do something to even the odds. That's nice of her. And Sonia's Yamper. Well, should I do it? I'll use the first Pokemon in my party if I do. So, let's think Yamper, Dreadnought, which means I should be using... Well, I should be using Dugong because of the type coverage. But, and you're weak to water still. I don't like that. Yamper, Dugong. No, but you're not as caught up with the levels. I think I'll want to use Orochi then. I think I'm fine with that. Sounds like a plan. Righto, let's have at it then. Let's do this, baby. Of course you have. Brick, please do something. Nasty Plot, Charm, Tail Whip, Sweet Kiss. Confuses opponent. Yamper, Dreadnought, use Splinter Shield. That's... Oh, damn it. Yeah. Yamper is confused. Targets Orochi. I'm fucking paralyzed. I have Shed Skin, right? Please tell me I have Shed Skin. Anyways. Sweet Kiss, Nasty Plot, Charm. Let's use Charm. Or not Charm. Nasty Plot. Wait. You don't have any attacking moves. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Orochi is paralyzed, so it can't move. Is this how I lose? Just cause, man, fuck off. That's such a scam. Bad Breath. Sweet Kiss. Splinter Shield. Ah! Man, this is fucking stupid. I'm gonna load my save. That's such a scam. I'm not doing that shit. Man, bump that. Yes, it's cheating. Yes, I know it's dishonorable. Cry about it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Fucking cry about it. Anyways, cause you're gonna spam fucking Splinter Shield, aren't you? And Shroud, Poison Tail, Slam, Burial Ground, and you're Rock. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a try with Big W. I'd like to apologize in advance. Bloody blue. Sounds like a plan. There we go. Burial Ground. And let's just nuke the whole thing. There we go. Protected. Confused. Burial Ground. There you go. Flinching. There we go. Look at that. This is easy. This is gonna be a cinch. One cinch. Not 2 cinches. Not half a cinch. 1 cinch. Well, I guess that's me out then. I'm sorry. Choo-choo feints. So now it's a 2v1. This is not fun. Okay, Mud Shot. And the Mud Shot will take out Dreadnought, or it'll use Splinter Shield. Awesome. Okay, well, I definitely there we go. I definitely outspeed and one-shot Dreadnought now. There you go. Yamper snapped out of its confusion, used Bite, and now we use Mud Shot. Oh, hey! Easy, baby! That's the power of Burial Ground. This is actually really good. Nice, that was actually kind of fun. Solid all around, you surprised me. Hey, what's that mean? We're battle teammates, right? Sure, but I got a whole year of experience on you. Come to think of it, Sonny, what happened to your Pokemon last year? What do you mean, Ness? Well, your Pokemon are a bit low level, aren't they? And they're unevolved, too. That sort of what happens when you fall out of practice, and when you don't pick up a Pokeball for a year. I almost never evolved most of my Pokemon because, well... Would you throw something at me if I said it was because Yemp is too bloody cute to give up? You're impossible. It wasn't really that, though. Truth be told, evolved Pokemon are harder to command, and I wasn't sure if, horizontal ellipsis. Well, no wonder you lost, then. Ness? If it helps at all, I understand where you're coming from, Sonia. I don't really want to evolve my Pokemon either. Thanks, but you failed to clear the first round of the quarter clashes, didn't you? Yes. Wonder if there's a connection there. Ness, honestly, when did you get so sassy? Being around Raihan, again's reforged all the sass synapses in my mind, I think. I didn't have anyone to match up with against before now. I think I just realized the importance of keeping Nessa and Leaf away from each other. Anyways. Well, that was pretty easy with Big W. That'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. What do we got? 56 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Where is she? There she is. Ah, there she is. Hey, May, I got a question for you today. Sure, Slep. What can I do for my second favorite taster? You've heard about Don's birthday, right? Yep, Leaf invited all of the old dorm 251 to come. Well, I was trying to think of what a good present would be, but I'm kind of tight on money. So then I thought maybe I could make the cake. I'm not half bad at cooking myself, but I don't have any ingredients or cooking tools. I was wondering if you'd know the best place to go for that stuff would be. Oh, that'd definitely be the cooking club. We have a cooking club? Yep, it only started a week or two ago, I think. Anyway, they have ingredients, ovens, stoves, all that stuff. And it's completely free to use for club members. Well, that's where our tuition is going, I guess. I want to join myself, but, Oh no, there she is. Okay. Oh, Lycia. May Birch, get back here and go over your footwork one more time. Jeez, from what I've been hearing of the Coordinator Club, it sounds like their training has become intense as the battle teams. Or as intense as the battle teams. At least we only train on specific dates. Hello? Anyone here? Well, where would I find a cooking club? Maybe the kitchens? Hey, did I hear you mention the cooking club? Yeah, hi. Don't think I've ever heard you. Oh, that's Mallow. You're Schlep, duh. Everyone knows about you. Guess I kinda stand out. My name's Mallow Pulu. I'm the sous chef of the cooking club. Alola. Excuse me. Mallow makes a rainbow gesture with her hands. Alola, like the region? It means hello in the old Alolan language. The region was named after our word for hello. That's because we're famous for our hospitality. Alola's a fantastic place to visit over summer break, and not just because of the gorgeous weather. The Aether Foundation's got an amazing internship program. This girl's enthusiasm is kind of infectious. I suspect she might work for the Alolan Tourism Board, and if she doesn't, they should hire her. Sounds pretty great. You mentioned the cooking club, or I did, anyway. Oh, right. Aoe? I don't know. I got so excited to sell you on Alola, I completely forgot why I was here. She's a bit scatterbrained. We at the cooking club would love to have you. I'd love to check it out. I'm part of the battle team, but it would be fun to drop into the club once in a while. Right now, though, I'd like to make a cake for a classmate of mine, Dawn Burlitz. Horizontal ellipsis. No, I don't think I know that name. Mega Altaria? Fought my Pikachu? Oh, right. I was really surprised to see another of your Pikachu. I thought they were all extinct. Huh? You know something about my Pikachu? I sure do. Every Alolan does. Horizontal ellipsis. Well, actually, I guess some younger people might not know, but I'm really into Alola's history and lore and stuff. I just love sharing my passions, so getting to share my love of cooking and my secret knowledge of your Pikachu is like a dream come true. It's like a warm day on Akala's beaches. So, will you? What do you give me for it? Geez, look, I'm kidding. We Alolans are famously generous. I'll give it to you all for free. Just drop by the student center after classes today. Just drop by the student center after classes today, okay? I'll tell the head chef to organize a meeting of the cooking club. Wow, thanks. That's really kind of you. Thanks a lot, Mallow. That's just how we Alolans are. I'll see you later today. Alola! What a nice girl. Maybe I should look into this Ether Foundation internship program she mentioned. If all Alolans are as nice as her, it might be a really great way to spend a summer. Professor Cherry can tutor you on the steel types. So, we're at the table, and that means I'm gonna go to the scheming table. What types could I... Well, ghost, ice, and steel, but I don't want any fucking... I don't need any of those, so I'll just join in the conversation. There we go. And that means I'm at, what? Still at level 1. Hilda, so level 5, and I think I still need to reach level 1 with Hilbert, though I thought I already was at level 1 with Hilbert, so maybe I'm just crazy. Who knows? Either way, 26, 25. Let's go to Dark Elective. Go to Dark class, baby. Ethan is sneakily playing on his Game Boy Advance. Hope the teacher doesn't see. Anyways. Dark-type Pokemon specialize in breaking the rules, in turning the assumption of a fair fight against your opponent. That's why the move Knockoff is one of my favorites. It slaps an opposing Pokemon's item right out of their hands, leaving them much weaker, if it's something they depend on. Why not use Thief and have your Pokemon steal the item instead? Well, what if your Pokemon is already holding one? Or what if their item would hold your Pokemon back, like a choice specs on a physical attacker? Sometimes items are better stolen, other times they're better neutralized. One size never fits all in battle. Oh, and Knockoff does a nice chunk of damage, much more than Thief if your opponent is holding an item. Karen points out few Pokemon are eager to switch into a Knockoff. Classmates' bonds increased. Your Dark proficiency increased to 26.25. Okay, here we are. Oh. This is very ominous. Professor Cherry's just been staring at us for the past 3 minutes. Alright. Time to save, because I have to get this right, baby. Let's do this. I fucking wish I could save state in real life. That'd make school so much less stressful. Anyways, holding a sheet of paper tightly in her hands. I guess she's nervous about how this test will go. She really didn't have time to prepare us properly for the last one, but she has for this one, so this test will determine whether she could salvage something out of Professor Oak's class. It's time. This isn't a midterm, or a final exam, or anything of that nature, so don't stress out about it. Lead by example, Professor. But, on the other hand, without a gun they can't get none, but don't let it be a black and a white one. It's obvious to see how much she cares. I hope I don't let her down. One last thing, if you see a move or ability you don't recognize, you're allowed to use your phones. There's no shame in looking it up. That's nice. I've memorized most moves and abilities, but it might be a nice refresher for the other students. Oh, thank God. Take out your writing implements, students. Remember that this is a graded test. Take it seriously. All you need to know is that the opponent Togekiss does not have Hustle or Serene Grace. What? I believe in you. Doesn't have Hustle or Serene Grace? Okay, then what ability does it have? Hang on a minute. That's something I'm gonna look up real fast, actually. Does Togekiss even have a hidden ability? I mean, it makes sense, but no one even used Super Luck. Okay, so its ability is Super Luck. That makes sense. Right, because it had to do with the, critical hit ratios. Okay, so we're at -6, Night Slash, Switcheroo, Counter, Leer. Switcheroo, hold on, what items do we have? You do not have, okay, you have a Scope Lens. Ariados has no items, Nightshade, Cross, Poison, and Graphite has Prankster. Usually copies the foe's ability onto itself and its allies. So Prankster, Taunt, Poison Jab, Duel, Slash. Okay. So there's a lot of things here. There's a lot of different moving pieces I could think about. Because with Prankster, any of Taunt or Doodle would be really useful to have. Because I could... Oh, wait. Am I just supposed to Doodle Togekiss's Super Luck? Is that all I'm supposed to be doing here? Because I can't really make a safe move here. Because if he has any attacks, any at all, I get one shot. Switcheroo. Swaps held items with another. Counter, Leer. Because Linoon, you already have... Hang on a minute. Linoon, you already have a scope lens. So I guess I'm just so I'm switchering the scope lens onto Ariados, I guess? Because what else? Alright, man. Okay, switcheroo with Ariados. Use cross poison and doodle taunt, maybe? Because I could taunt the copies the foe's abilities onto itself and its allies. Taunt. I don't know, maybe taunt isn't the best idea. Became taunted, Linoon used switcheroo, Ariados used cross poison, super effective. Critical chance was boosted by the scope lens. Yep, air cutter. That's what I thought. God damn it. Okay, so I'm supposed to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do here, because I have run out of ideas. Cause yeah, cross poison, obviously, but not taunt. So doodle. Fuck. What ability does Ariados have? Right, insomnia. That's not helpful. Poison jab. Oh Jesus! I fucking skipped everything. Hang on a minute. Yada yada yada. Okay. Save. Blah blah blah. Okay, so hang on. I have to figure out how this works. Give me a second. Okay, thankfully, I was just stupid. Turns out you needed to switcheroo the scope lens onto Ariados, use Doodle, because that gives everyone super luck. For some reason, I thought that it just gave the ability only to Graphii, because it's an II, graffiti, got it. Okay, we're good. There we go. Pretty confident in my answers for this. There's a pregnant pause? Hang on a minute. Am I pregnant? As the last person stands up and delivers their paper to Professor Cherry's desk. You can leave now if you want. At a glance. None of us are moving an inch until we know how we did. That's right, Doc. What's up, Doc? I even went to sleep early the past few days so I wouldn't be so exhausted for the morning lectures. Coming from Flannery, that really means a lot. I studied harder for this test than I ever have, Professor. Professor Oak's quizzes have always been a touch and go for me, but I didn't want to let you down. I really appreciate everything you've done for us, and I didn't want you to feel like your efforts were wasted. So I paid attention. I actually cared about what was being taught, and I think I did all right. You've been building this up all week, Professor Cherry. No way can we just go to sleep and find out our grades tomorrow morning like normal. You are all excellent students. I hear you loud and clear. Let the grading commence. Chris finally looks directly at the stack of tests and pulls out a red ballpoint pen. Flannery Moore, passed. Hilbert von Schwartzdrachen, passed. Whitney Milton, passed. Leaf Green, passed. May Birch, passed. Slap, passed. This goes on for a while, with Professor Cherry reading the names of all the students who passed. Occasionally, she will flip a page over and just wince, skipping to the next test. But not often at all. Incredible work, everyone. I'm so proud of you. Over 95% of you passed. That's extremely good for this class, but for any class, really. I knew you were all great students. We couldn't have done it without you, Doc. Horizontal ellipsis. Tomorrow, we'll do something special. Bring your best battling Pokemon to class, okay? I'll see you all then. By asking around, you were able to find directions to the Cooking Club's clubroom. Here we are. Huh. This clubroom looks exactly like Mom's kitchen in Pallet Town. Just with way more expensive equipment. Alola, welcome to the Battling Club. Happy to be here. Where's everyone else? Battling Club? Cooking Club? Why did I say Battling Club? What the fuck's wrong with me? Whoops. Horizontal ellipsis. Oh wait, it's just you. The head chef is here too, sometimes. Oh right, you said you were the sous chef. That means second in command, right? Oh, good. So you know a little bit about the kitchen. My mom used to rope me into the cooking. She'd put a fancy Colossian accent and refer to me as Senor der Chef. Signore der Chef? Der? Like German, the? I don't know, man. Wow, that's very wrong, but it's still cute. Yeah, we had fun. So, mind if I just get started? I think I can handle a basic cake. Oh, like, alone? No? Great, happy to help. If it's no problem, an Alolan will always help someone in their home. I think she might be a bit lonely. No wonder she tried so hard to get me to join. Okay, so this is the oven. This is where you put the cake after you've mixed the ingredients. Yes, I know. In order to do that, you're going to want to whisk. I know what an oven is and a whisk. Despite Mallow's clear disbelief in your cookery skills, you eventually managed to make a fairly decent cake that should serve about 20 people and put it in the oven. It was 98.5% pure. You have to admit that Mallow's clearly got more experience in the field than you, but you managed to hold your own. Wow, you actually know what you're doing. Told ya. I'm sorry. I've just never known a guy who could boil an egg without burning it. You think back to some of the breakfasts you had in dorm 151, where you were quickly appointed the only person in the dorm who could make a satisfying meal. Probably more accurate more often than not. Anyway, the individual layers should take about each half an hour to cook, so we've got some time. Maybe you could tell me what you know about my Pikachu now? Sure. I've got to say, I'm surprised he's such a cute and friendly little guy. He's nothing at all like what the folklore says. Beg pardon? Oh, you don't know? I just thought you had heard. That's practically the title of my autobiography. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't tell you this then. I'm not sure if it's something you'd want to hear. Hey, maybe not, but we're at school to learn uncomfortable truths, right? Lay it on me, Keanu. Okay. So, you may know Alola is a proud nation of 4 islands. Thousands of years ago, each of these islands had a king. Oh, is this like the colonization allegory? Is this like the American Pikachu was like, hey, I'm gonna subjugate the natives here. And then they were like, well darn, that's history for you. Sure, these kings had a pact of protection with each other. If any of their islands would be attacked, then the other kings, their armies, and their partner Tapus would come to their aid. Oh, right, the Tapus are the guardian deities of the islands. I know. Oh, did you know Alolan folklore as well? Nah, but I know Pokemon. The Tapus are way more than just Pokemon. My bad. Well, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, but they are Pokemon, right? It's not that they're not Pokemon. Jesus. We Alolans are famously forgiving. Anyway, this was shortly after the Third Unovan Civil War, when the kings of Unova were overthrown. Sorry, I think I'm missing some historical context. Oh, well, I don't know much about their history. I think they had 2 dragons fight each other, and the dragons were in the country, so the people got angry and overthrew the kings. The dragons, Zekrom and Reshiram, originally one Pokemon, but 2 brothers, one focused on truth, the other focused on ideals. They got into a conflict, and the dragon split in 2, and blah, 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 and Kyurem, and you get the idea. Oh, I think I heard about that. Then they installed a president, right? And then that president had a Pikachu like Luigi Jr.? That's right, and everything was fine for a while. But as the Unovans cycled through presidents, their policies changed, and then, boom, the Unovans invaded. Huh? Who? Alola, of course. Oh. There was a bunch of factors, but basically the Unovans wanted our land to create banana farms. The biggest thing that we had was that we had kings. Oh, duh. The biggest thing was that we had kings, though. Unovans didn't like that. Were your kings, like, corrupt or evil or something? They're historical figures, so it's hard to know objectively, but nothing in our history says they were. So the Unovans attacked our shores, intent on liberating us from our kings. Our kings rode out to meet them, astride their water-type Pokemon, their partner Tapus behind them. They knew they didn't have a chance. The Unovans were backed up by an impossibly large force of Liberation Pikachu. Right. From what the kings knew, the battle was a foregone conclusion. The Liberation Pikachu had strange and unnatural powers. They could copy the abilities of their allies and even their enemies. They could summon warrior spirits to aid them in battle, and were even able to strike with the force of Mega Evolved Pokemon from Kalos. So they thought they'd already lost when they rode out to fight the Unovan Navy. Yep, but the deities urged them to fight anyway, so they did. And this is the strangest thing. During the fight, apparently none of the Liberation Pikachu used their powers. It seemed as though they were entirely unwilling to fight, or almost like they couldn't for some reason. Really? They just refused to fight? That's what the folklore says. So the guardian deities absorbed the Z power from the kings and turned it into 4 giant glowing guardians of Alola. The stories say their legs straddled the islands like a colossus. Horizontal ellipsis. Okay, so this is a part of the where history becomes mythology, right? Oh no, this really happened. Well, I believe she thinks it happened. And then, let's see, and then a single mighty blow, the 4 guardians wiped out 75% of the attacking Alolan Navy, or Unovan Navy. Good for them. And what about the Liberation Pikachu? Well, the Unovans were coming by boat, and Pikachu can't swim very well, so... Oh. The ones that survived didn't have enough breeding population left, and, apparently when 2 Liberation Pikachu breed, there's no guarantee that the resulting Pikachu will even become a Liberation Pikachu, so that's how they went extinct. Yep. Is this the part where we say Alolans are famously good at winning wars? Ha, no, I'm proud of my home region, but I'm not that callous. Sorry, little guy. Just give him a scratch behind the ears. He'll forgive anything after that. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me talk your ear off. Hey, I think I benefited more. I didn't know any of this stuff about Luigi Jr. Sonia's got the biology part covered, but I was completely lost on the history part. I'm serious. I never get the chance to talk to anyone about Alolan history, or cooking, actually. There was an incident a few years ago, and now there are barely any Alolans at the school, and Instructor Olivia just depresses me. Plus, I can't get anyone to join the club. I mean, you can see how much activity the club gets. We've been here for hours and nothing's happened. Really? What about the head chef? He has a lot going on. He doesn't often show up. It's only been a couple weeks though, so hopefully we'll get to see him more later when he clears out his schedule. I think he has a few too many hobbies, but he's the best chef I've ever met, so I'm willing to put up with this. And he somehow secured the funding for this massive club room and all the ingredients despite the fact that this is a club of 1 person. Well, I'll have to drop by to keep you company once in a while. Don't want all this funding to go to waste. That'd be great. It's not like we're hurting for funding, but we also have a selection of Poke Treats that we sell to other students. The head chef makes them himself. You're free to buy some, of course. You're free to buy some yourself, of course. Poke Treats? They're a special kind of Pokemon food that lure wild Pokemon of a specific type to your location. They're not edible by humans, though. Don't try it, no matter how delicious they smell. Would you like to see our collection? Every Poke Treat is 1,000 Poke, but lasts a long time, no matter how many Pokemon you attract or how long you stay out. Nah, I'm good. Alright, if you change your mind though, come back here to the student just come back here to the student center. I'll usually be in the kitchen. Oh, your cake is done. I guess that means you're leaving then? What are you talking about? I've still got to decorate it, don't I? I'll be here for another hour at least. Come on, give me a hand. Anyways. Alright. So we've got stuff to do, like your mom, but also training, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, we're back, baby. I just wanted to get Dugong some experience. He's level 20 now. I should text someone before I head to bed. I do not have... I mean, Hilda's already level 5, so I just need to reach... need to reach Hilbert level 1, and I don't exactly know what that means because I'm pretty sure I already had Hilbert level 1, so I'm a little confused. Alright, let's text Callum for some reason. What's up? Just thought I'd text. How you doing? Schlip, good to hear from you. This reminds me of when we were roommates. Oh my god, and they were roommates. Good lord. Alright, let's leave. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all brought your best battling Pokemon. You remember how I said we're going to do something special in class today? Yes? What is it? Oh god, he's smiling, Schlep. He's smiling. I'd like to invite you to battle me. You? Like, personally you? None other. But you're a teacher, Doc. Won't you kind of wipe the floor with us? I don't think so. My party specialized more for catching than for battling. I'm sure many of you are already better battlers than me, but I do have a variety of types. That's something you should watch out for. Okay, so we have to beat the teacher, so that means we have to drop a save state, because I have to win, because otherwise that doesn't fit my narrative that I'm the best. Anyways, we're not allowed to battle in this classroom, are we? Oh, of course not. I was going to take us outside to the garden. Come on, follow me. Alrighty-dighty then. One by one, the other students challenge Professor Cherry. She's a good trainer, but not unbeatable. She loses almost as often as she wins. Still, she's clearly having fun, and the difference between her sweating and jumping all over the garden as she delivers a practical lecture on battle techniques. The difference between this and Old Man's dry lectures is quite clear. Phew, this is pretty tiring. Not done yet, though. What about you, Schlep? You want to battle too? I've heard you got a pretty special Pikachu I wouldn't mind looking at. Looks like he wants to battle you too. Let's do it. Well, if you make me use him, then I'ma use him. Whatever. Bite. There you go. There we go. Monly. Poison. Okay. There's not much you can do. Bullet Punch. I don't really care about that. And then I'll set up, under the effect of Toxic Spikes. Does that set up 2 layers? I sure hope it does. There we go. Not too switched in. Bite. There you go. Badly poisoned. Okay, it sure does. Sure diddly does, baby. There we go. Orochi's wish is coalesced. Oh, because of the special effect. There we go. Bony. More like boner. See, this is why you come to this channel, for such quality jokes. Anyways, what are we doing? Right, Dugong, I guess, because you're a ground type. There you go. Ow! Fuck! You better kill him right now. There you go. There you go. Rotom, electric type, so let's switch to not ground type, because you don't have any super effective moves, and Grave, was it? Burial Ground wouldn't do anything, because you're levitating ghost type, so let's go to Callum instead. Ortiz, Thunder Wave, Absolite, Mega, Night Flash. Fuck him up! Easy, baby. Oh yeah, also I didn't show this, but he had enough for a new move, so now he has Shadow Punch. That was very fun. I see you've been studying hard. Thanks, you're a good battler too. I was really surprised you had so many types on your team. Comes in handy in my line of work. When trying to capture a Pokemon, you want at least one Pokemon that can weather your opponent's elemental moves, in case the wild Pokemon bursts out of your Pokeball several times. It helps to have a wide variety of elemental resistances in that case. Makes sense. Great battle, Shep. Excuse me. Well, Mr. Oak, would you like to battle me next? Are you going back into your own class after this week? Well, yes, I am. I suppose you missed your grandfather? Something like that. And no thanks to the battle. If Schlep beat you, then there wouldn't be any challenge for me. That's not the cockiest thing he's ever said, but it's up there. But he doesn't look into it, as though he was just reading from a script. Well, perhaps another time then. Come on, 1B. I want to battle everyone who wants to battle me before the morning is over. Let's get those bodies moving. Get energetic. ENERGY. Horizontal ellipsis. Oh, now I get it. Tease Whitney. Let's tease Whitney. She's cute, huh? Shut. That's funny. Class wraps up shortly, and everyone heads directly from the garden to the first elective class. Professor Cherry stays behind, a somewhat melancholy look on her face. Horizontal ellipsis. Only one more class. Wait, did one of those students say I was cute? That's funny. Anyways, grass class, baby. My ass is grass. And by grass, I mean going to grass class, baby. Ugh, the homework for this class was killer. Tell me about it. 20 pages of reading and a report? Oh my god. That sounds horrible. Holy shit. There was a report? G'day, seedlings. Really is a fine one, ain't it? Sun shining overhead, Badoo sprouting in the fields. It's got me grinning like a Grookey with a sweet potato. And it ain't just us that likes the sunshine. Grass-type Pokemon need it to grow strong and healthy. A lot of them got the ability called chlorophyll. When the sun's a-shining, it puts a real spring in their step, gets them moving twice as quickly. Solar power makes their special attack stronger, though it burns through a smidge of their health. It's like a life orb, basically. And Leaf Guard keeps them fit as a fiddle against status ailments. Even grass moves bloom best in the summer. When it's bright out, Synthesis will heal even more of your HP. Solar Beam once spent half a season charging. Now, on days like this'n, the weather's already sportin', but if it ain't, you can brighten things up yourself with the move Sunny Day. Careful though, them doggone fire types like the sun too. Ramos complains about the rain, which makes his... Oh wait, excuse me. Ramos complains that the sun makes his back ache. Classmates' bonds increased. Your grasp proficiency increased to 6. Hooray! Here we go, baby. Well, that's the end of the lecture. Time for the big show, eh? We did promise, after all. Blimey, a real battle between an Elite Four and a champion, and it's happening in a bog-standard gymnasium? That's how we do it everywhere but Galar. Oh, I know, I'm not complaining. It's just crazy to me that people can still have real battles like this without someone slapping a camera down and trying to sell merch off of it. Oh, I was planning on recording this fight, actually. Video is fine, but no flash photography in the gymnasium, please. Bruno gets jumpy. Alder, you're stalling. And are you perhaps afraid of facing the strongest fighting type master in Kanto? Not a chance, friend. Just building up the audience with a bit of trash talk. Trash talk, eh? Well, I am given to understand that your skills are subpar. Furthermore, your movements are sluggish and unpracticed. I'm not good at trash talk, am I? You're a hell of a lot better at battling than you are at trash talking. Perhaps this is a new discipline in which I must train. Hey, if there's a man out there who I can trust to master something new, it'd be you. You are too kind. I almost regret this trouncing I'm about to deliver. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's get this started. This is still a part of the team battle unit, so would anyone like to volunteer to partner with me? Alder seems to be looking in your direction, because of course he is. Alright, fucking fine. I'll get my ass beat, but okay. Schlep, sure. Why don't you give it a shot? This is your chance to battle alongside a champion. I'm very grateful, sir. I'll do my best to not let you down. None of that now. We're partners on the battlefield. Your success is just as important as mine. B, assist me in this battle, please. Sir. Let's make this a nice, clean fight. Psst, go for the eyes. What? Ah, that's funny. Okay, how is this fucking fair? So obviously, we switch you out because you're gonna use a fucking rock-type move. That's Bouffalant. Earthquake, Megahorn, Head Charge. There we go. And then we go Poison Tail to set up Toxic Spikes. Cobblepus use Detect. Fuck off, man. What was I supposed to do about that? Okay, Dugong, Sharpier, Callum. Fuck do I do? Screech and Shroud. Because I was kind of hoping on the. I was kind of planning on having the. I don't know if I like that. Shit. Alright, so guess we're going to you. Earthquake, Megahorn. Right, because I don't have anything that's immune to... Oh, okay, it's just a YouTube thing. I should look at that later. Earthquake, Head Charge. Fuck. God, what I should have done. Ugh, I'm such a fucking idiot. Use recoil damage, Megahorn. I'll just Megahorn Cobblepus and then switch out to Callum. You have Shroud, right? There we go. Onyx use Stealth Rocks, Megahorn. Perfect. And then you're gonna use Rock Slide. Or you're not gonna use Rock Slide. Okay, Earthquake. And then we go there you go. Mega Evolve and then a Shroud. There you go. Phalanx used Protect. Earthquake. Callum was protected. My evasiveness rose. The Callum was protected. Okay. Or Phalanx was protected. Either way. Head Charge. Wild Charge. Megahorn. Head Charge. Night Slash. Parrot Song. I mean, there's not much I could do here. I guess I could use... Because there's not much damage I can do to this level 73 Onyx. I just need to take it out. Megahorn, and then use Spirit Break on Phalanx, I guess? Yep, of course you used Earthquake. Fuckery! Fine. Jesus. Such a pain in the ass about it. Dugong, Big W. Shit. Luigi Jr. Sharpier, I guess. Fuck else am I supposed to do? Because you've got Phalanx Fainted, blah blah blah. Machop, level 19, Megahorn. And then Earthquake, Onyx, and then Enshroud. There you go. Onyx used Earthquake. The Sharpier was protected. Evasion rose. Blah blah blah. And then Hitmontop. Intimidate. No guard activated. Perfect. Dugong leveled up to level 21. Isn't that nice? Poliwrath, Sharpier, Dugong, Harkle. Okay. So let's think here. Wild Charge, obviously. That's not gonna one-shot because I've got the Intimidate. Of course you can use Superpower, yada yada yada. Okay, there we go. No, we've got that now, so we can use a flying type. Okay, perfect. Let's think Aerial Ace, and you've already used Superpowers, so that's not gonna do as well. So let's Enshroud. Aerial Ace, Poliwrath, Machamp switched in, Karkle used Smackdown. Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult though. Let's think about this. Or rather, oh, of course he used fucking Splinter Shield. God damn it, why didn't I think that would happen? Earthquake, yep, should have thought about that. Oh well. Anyways, Luigi Jr. Big W? Yeah, Mudshot. Landed on the Sharp Rocks. Fresh Claw, Superpower. Okay, Aerial Ace on Machamp. And then Mudshot on Karkle. There you go. Machamp Snow Guard. Yada yada. Smackdown. Mudshot. Oh, of course it misses. Anyways, Rock Slide. And then we use Burial Ground because we were flying type. Rock Slide. Burial Ground. Perfect. Huh? But you're flying. Shouldn't that not affect you? Oh well. Superpower. Let's go. I'm sure we'll be fine. There we go. You win. Oh wow, that was easy. As expected of my worthy teammate, Sir Bruno. Or, I'm not having a good day today. As expected of my worthy teammate, Sir Bruno, I apologize. There is nothing to apologize for. With further training, it will be me who has the honor of partnering with you. Stand proud, you are strong. Thank you, sir. I'm afraid that a compliment from me won't seem as impactful as one from Bruno, but you did real good, Schlep. Keep battling like that, and I don't see any reason why you couldn't be a champion. Horizontal ellipsis. Thanks. Thank you so much. You earned it, kid. Well done. That'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Here we are in the afternoon. Why am I saying that again? I don't know. Either way, here we are at the lunch tables again. So now is our opportunity to... Yeah, Hilbert level 2. So I should have Hilda's scene now, right? Okay, let's just hang out at the table. Let's go to the scheming table and just join the conversation. There we go. So now we have Poison and Dark. 26, 26. Let's go to Dark class. Go to Dark class, baby. Yada yada yada. General Studies. I see a lot of Dark type Pokemon. Oh, sorry, I didn't use the Karen voice. I see a lot of Dark type Pokemon in this class, but only 3 of you are training Grimer. The ones you find in Inspire City aren't just Sludge, you know. They've got the Dark type in addition to their usual Poison type. What's the difference? There are plenty. Their size, their color, the moves they learn, and especially their abilities. Is she gonna talk about Power of Alchemy? Oh yeah. Alolan Grimer like this one have a unique hidden ability. It's called Power of Alchemy. If an ally faints on the battlefield, Grimer will copy whatever ability it was. Prankster, Magic Bounce, Drizzle, you name it. For tonight's homework, I want a 2-page essay on how this could be used strategically. Think outside the box. I want something more than huge power is good. Of course, training a Grimer would be an even better lesson. You learn how to improvise in no time. Karen points out Alolan Muck's strong defensive typing. Classmates bond increased. Dark efficiency increased to 27. Not that I'm gonna get the levels that high. Either way, what do we got, baby? The mood in your homeroom is subdued. Everyone is acutely aware that this might be the last homeroom you get with Professor Cherry, which means soon you'll go back to being taught by Professor Oak, who, although you love, it's become apparent he may not be the best teacher. I wish I had more time with you. What happens when you leave, though? Well, Dr. Oak will come back, resuming classes just like before. And what? We're just supposed to endure this subpar education when you've shown us what we could have been learning? Dr. Oak is a genius. He's incompetent. You shut up. That's our teacher you're talking about. Our teacher? What has he taught us? Oak has taught 54 homerooms. That amounts to 108 hours. What would you do with 108 hours? Excuse me. What would you do with an extra 108 hours if they were yours to spend as you wish? Would you attend one of Oak's classes or do something else? You'll pay for that during the battle team meeting. Please don't argue. I'm over it. We've moved on. And other fun lies you like to tell yourself. Well, given that this is my last class with you all, I think I should probably give you something that I think will help in the future. I found them to be very useful when it comes to capturing Pokemon. What, like a TM for False Swipe or maybe Hold Back? It's gotta be some kind of powerful status move, right? Good guesses, everyone, but it's something with a bit more versatility. Here, why don't I just show you? Oh, whoa, we're getting a new Pokemon? Absolutely. An old neighbor of mine breeds them for me, for catching purposes, and apparently the male of this litter were a bit over-enthusiastic. So there's more than enough of you to pick one. I've trained each of them a little bit so that their levels aren't too low. Go ahead. Schlep, why don't you come up first? Oh, lovely. Hello? A Smeargle? That's right. Aren't they incredibly rare, though? Not particularly. As I said, I got these from a breeder. But even back in Johto, you can find many of them in the ruins to the southwest of Violet City. I don't know what to say. Well, then don't worry about saying anything. I hope you find it useful. Now, Whitney, why don't you come here? Yes, miss. Doctor, please. What nickname would you like to give to Smeargle? Shit. Oh, shit. No, obviously I know what nickname to give it. Only real ones will get this reference. What level is Drabadamaso? Oh, I should have looked. Oh, he's level 20, but I didn't know. It's like, oh, what moves does he have? Well, he has Sketch, One by one, everyone comes up to collect their Smeargle from Professor Cherry. Soon the bell rings, bringing an end to the class. Professor Cherry gathers up a stack of papers, lifts the tray of leftover Pokeballs off the desk, and heads to the door. Goodbye, Class 1B. It's been a pleasure. And then she's gone. Though she does take one more look back. I'll miss her. What about you, Schlep? I know you're good friends with Oak, so maybe it's not as clear-cut for you. I'll miss her too. Maybe we can drop in on Ethan's class once in a while. Anyway, do you know what's up with Blue? What do you mean? Like, he's being weirdly nice? Like, he asked me how my day was yesterday, and he was clearly bored as hell when I actually answered the question, but the fact that he even asked is something. I guess he's still trying to get more Foreveralls then. Maybe he's just trying to turn over a new leaf. That was an incredibly lame pun. Well, they can't all be winners. See you at the battle team meeting? See you then. Why couldn't you have just been honest? I thought it was pretty obvious that he was trying to get new Everalls, but okay. Anyways, when do I get your next? Oh wait, level 1, rank 1 with Hilbert. Rank 1, not level 1. Ugh. Okay, let's find Hilbert. You what's up, Bert? Bertram? Hilbertron? You're an Inspira when you come across Hilbert, standing frozen, staring at a statue. His unmoving body cuts through the waves of people splitting around him like the hull of an icebreaker, uncaring of the flow of humanity all around. Hey, Hilbert. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the Hilbert voice. Let me get a drink of water first. If this is gonna be his Hilbert scene, then I should probably get a drink of water. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And I am slightly more mentally prepared for this. Oh. It's you. Warm as ever. Checking out the modern art? No, this is classical art. Pre-Renaissance. Medieval. Wait, isn't Copacan a really new region? Just a couple hundred years? Hilbert rolls his eyes and wordlessly points at the plaque on the bottom of the statue. You take a better look at it. It is composed of iron, and appears to be of a knight, sword upraised and mouth frozen in an eternal rallying cry. Excuse me. At the Dark Knight's feet is a child, swaddled up in the knight's discarded cape. In memoriam of the sacrifices required to free Unova of Kings. Let Kobokan benefit, paid for by Unovan Heritage Association. A gift from Unova. More like a reminder of what Kobokan owes them. You think they gifted Inspire the statue just to remind people that Unova is nearby and very powerful? I think anyone with a map would remember that one. People don't remember anything that isn't in their face. Hilbert's voice is thick with bitterness. Do you want to talk? How long were we roommates? You know this. Obviously, I don't want to talk. Right. What if I wanted to talk? I would not be surprised. Has anyone ever told you you're a chatty gossip schlep? Yeah, Blue. Has anyone ever told you need to work a bit harder? Has anyone ever told you that you need to work a bit harder at getting along with people? Yes, Hilda. That checks out. So what's your story with her? It is really impossible to turn you off, isn't it? Kinda, yeah. Fine. Let's go somewhere to sit down, though. I can't stand up any longer. Peering closer at Hilbert, you do notice that he's starting to sweat quite a bit in the cool air, as though he was physically overexerted. Sure. A friend of mine has a house here. Want to go there? It's a bit more shaded. How far? About 2 miles. That's a long walk. It's like 15 minutes tops. You can do it. It's 2 miles. In order to get there in 15 minutes, we need to walk at 8 miles an hour. The average walking speed is 3. If you begin walking away. Wait, no, come back. I wasn't... You make your way to Silver's house. Excuse me. Hilbert in hot pursuit. Every time he gets within 10 feet of you, he attempts indignantly to explain through his labored breathing why walking is in fact too long. Of course, he never gets the chance. By the time he's regained enough of his breath to speak, you've already moved 30 feet away from him, using your long legs and not utterly ignored musculature to your advantage. You sneak a peek over your shoulder at this small form hurrying after you, and you can't help but smirk. It's actually kind of cute when he isn't talking anyway. Don't. See? Told you could make it. And I told you that it was too long a walk. Where are we? A friend's house. Your friend lives in a shack in the middle of the city? We can't all live in palaces, Prince von Schwarzdrachen. What? Oh, I just called you... No, I know what you did. Why did you say that name? I don't know, man. Sorry if I crossed the line. I was just poking fun at you since you're acting kind of princely. That's what my mother used to call me. Aurea? No, Professor Juniper is my guardian. My mother. Hilda? God. Sorry, Hilbert. I don't think you've ever mentioned your mother before. Horizontal ellipsis. I thought I had. I suppose I forgot. Well, now's as good a time as any. Now's as good a time as any, right? She's dead. Oh. Father's dead, too. Oh. They were murdered right in front of me. Okay, so he's Batman. Oh. And I swore on that day that I would kill the one responsible. Oh. Wait, kill? Yes. Not find or bring to justice or even punish? No. Kill. Revenge is my ideal. I have no interest in truth. That's pretty heavy, man. It's the only thought that's occupied my mind for many, many years. I've been plotting, hating, dreaming of when I could get my revenge. He's Sasuke. I've been wallowing in darkness to the point that the dark and the cold has become my own bitter blade. Chidori! Fucking slices Schlepp's head off. The dragon of the meteor will fall at my hand, and then, if there's a life left for me, I guess I'll go to prison. What? The dragon of the meteor? He can't be talking about Tia, can he? Horizontal ellipsis. You don't seem fazed. Honestly, I'm just not sure how to react. This is a lot you're dropping on me. Do you see why I don't talk now? Can you imagine what it's like trying to have friends, have a normal conversation, when you've been planning a death ever since you were 12? I despise how easily it comes to you. I loathe that you made me trust you, when you knew full well what power you had. Hilbert, I didn't know about Phrenergy until a couple of weeks into the year. And when you did find out, did you tell me about it? Did you tell anyone? No. Of course you can't. You can go. The only person I've shared my dream with is Nate, and he's got enough problems that my dream didn't even faze him. But you're different. You're kind. You can't just shrug this off like he can. I shouldn't have told you. You made me trust you, and I resent you for that. Someone with my dream can't afford to trust. Hilbert. Yes. I can't begin to understand the pain you're going through, but killing isn't the answer. Then what is? Forgiveness? Living well? I'd try just talking it out with the person you've got a vendetta against. Whatever. When you see everything with blackened eyes, the world looks dark. Living well isn't possible. Don't awaken the Sharingan. Goddamn. Look, Hilbert, I'm bored of this conversation. Where'd you get that hat? Huh? Your hat. It looks like a first edition Pokemon League Expo hat. Probably a counterfeit though, since they were only on for a limited run. Oh, Old Man Oak gave it to me. Professor Oak, I mean. Can I see it? Sure. You hand over your hat. This is the official seal of the Cantonian Pokemon League. Huh, is that valuable? Why are you hiding underneath that table? Oh, just tying my laces. Really? Because it looks like you're trying to hide your head. Nope, I'm not. Whatever, take the hat back. Does he have a bald spot? Thanks. But really, what was that about? There are exactly 748 of those hats in existence. They were manufactured in 1989. They were the last Cantonian League Expo hats ever made. This is because, mid-manufacturing, Lance won his 34th attempt at beating the Kanto League, and the Kanto League Expo was merged with the Johto League Expo and the Indigo League into the Indigo League Expo. These hats were given away as novelties at the Expo, along with their Johto counterparts, which had finished their production run and numbered in the thousands. These hats, mementos of a single significant moment that could never be replicated, were just given away, alongside the new first edition Indigo League Expo hats, which are now a dime a dozen. Of that cancelled run of Cantonian League Expo hats, 516 of these hats are in the hands of private collectors. 102 are in museums. Lance owns 3 and gave one to Janine. The rest are unaccounted for. Wait, so you telling me this hat is really valuable? It could be. Hilbert snatches the hat off your head and gestures at its insides angrily. If you hadn't soiled it with your greasy hair and your dandruff. Hilbert tosses the hat back to you. No, this really matters. Like, how valuable was it before I used it for 10 years? Easily 1,500,000 Poke. Oh, no, and how much is it worth now? After 10 years of use, 70,000 Poke maximum. Oh, I could have been rich. Ugh, I'm actually glad we had this talk. At least now you appreciate your damn hat more. It's physically pained me seeing you going to bed every night with it on. You didn't even put it on the nightstand or anything. Hey, did you watch me sleep? I watched everyone in that room sleep. You're not special. Sorry if this is a dumb question. Just don't ask it. No, I'm going to ask it. Why did you watch us sleep? I'm scared of the dark. Watching you four sleep reminds me that I'm not alone. I do the same thing in my new dorm. What? What is wrong with your ears? Is that like really dry sarcasm? You mean the lowest form of wit? No, it's not. This whole conversation has been a waste of time. And now I've forgotten why I even came to Inspire in the first place. I think I know. Then keep it to yourself. You're serious about wanting to kill the one responsible for your parents' death? I would die for it. Attendance at Kobucon just gives me the power and resources I need to make it happen. I swear to God, I need to drink. Give me 1 second. Oh my God. Good Lord. Put me through the goddamn ringer. I can't let that happen, for your safety. Horizontal ellipsis. But I'll help you find the one responsible, if you can tell me about them. I accept your help. Whoa, that easily? Your power affords you communicative ability. I'm not in any position to be turning down people who can provide that. Besides, you're competent. I would welcome your aid as my compatriot. That's... Oh, he just walked away. Well, I don't much like the sound of compatriot. Before I go back to campus, I should probably swing by a store. I think I can think of a little present Hilbert might appreciate. What the fuck? That wasn't the silver voice. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever actually come up with a silver voice. When Hilbert returns to his room later, he finds a little box in his nightstand. On the box, he sees a small white vanillite-shaped object. Turning it over, its form and function becomes apparent. It's a nightlight. Hilbert wordlessly plugs it in. Were you there, in the dim light, You may be able to make out traces of a smile. It seems he appreciates his light. Whatever the case, Hilbert's behavior becomes more tolerable, raising the morale of all of his dormmates. Your heart shifts as you feel your relationship with Hilbert evolve from dormmate to light. Hanging out with Hilbert will now convey amount of XP to Ice, Steel, and Ghost Pokemon in your party. Luigi Jr. started coughing, Misty, Wooper, Diverall, Frillish, Castform, Foreverall. Ooh, I could get some. That's tricky. That's tricky dicky. Because I could get a better water type. I could get a regular Quagsire. Let's see, Frillish, Everyone, Castform, Foreverall, Yellow's overjoyed. Let's see, hold on. Before I do this, let me look at, not that. Yeah, I don't care about that. Wooper Diverall. Let's look at this. Read description. This is the Wooper Diverall. Luigi Jr. will create it when you reach a bond level of 3 with Misty. When equipped to an appropriate Pokemon, it has the following effect. Switch between Jotonian and Paldean forms. Used on the appropriate Pokemon. Sludge, Bubble Beam. Okay, so let's use this on a certain little guy right here. He needs it. Use it on a Wooper. I don't have a Wooper with me. I know I don't have a Wooper. It's a Quagsire. It's a Clodsire. Can I not? That's very inconvenient for me specifically. You like this? It has to be a Wooper? It can't be a Clodsire? Come on, man! Why are you like this? I don't have a Wooper. I'm disappointed. Okay, fine. I thought I'd be able to do something cool and like make Clodsire switch into a Quagsire, but I guess they're different Pokemon. It's not like Paldean and Quagsire, so it's whatever. Oh well. Line up. Hola, I am very exciting to... Do not speak out of turn. Janine is the team captain. It is her duty to open the meeting. Oh, disculpas. No offense was meant by me. It's alright, Eri. Lance, calm down. Not once in the high history of humanity has a person calmed down when instructed to. That's a fair point. So let's just move on. As I mentioned, we need to begin training for squad battles. I wasn't able to get a time slot for earlier this week, so we'll do it now. I want all of you to be able to battle with or against each other. There is a non-zero chance that 2 more of you will end up battling each other again. So I want all of you to battle 3 random teammates. At once? No, one at... Actually, that might not be a bad idea. I shouldn't have said anything. I'll go easy on you. It's optional. I heard those quotation marks. I have no idea what you mean. Alright, enough playing around. Let's start the allotments. Schlep, you're up first. Looks like your opponents are Sonia, Ethan, and Leaf. Right, let's have a good one then. Hey, alright, let's do this. Awesome. I think I've been helping you battle a little bit too long, Schlep. I think it's about time I remind you who's the best battler in Dorm 25, Schlep. Blue, that was your key to butt in. Horizontal ellipsis. Guess who's distracted. And now, time to ask a big question. You think you could take on 3 of your teammates at once in a 3v3 battle? Let's save. I'm gonna save, because I actually kind of want to try. I might be able to, but I don't think so. Either way, depends on what Pokemon I have out first. 3v3, which means that I have 3 of my Mons out front, which means I'll probably want you out, because Magic Bounce is very important. I'll give it a try. I'll be honest, I was just teasing you, but if you can actually pull this off, I might have to think outside the box for your reward. No, not this again, horizontal ellipsis. I beg of you to move on. Right, ready? Yes. Alright, let's do this! Okay, because see we have... Oh, right, you have the same team as I do. That's not nice. Screech and Shroud. Okay, and Mega Evolve. / Perish Song, Spirit Break, and Shroud. Use Night Slash, targets Viper. One shot. Yada yada yada. Dugong getting XP. Yep. Poison Tail. Toxic Spikes. Thundershock on Sharpier. Makes sense that you'd want to take him out. Scoozy. Well, now we've got two electric types out in the field. I'd say that's a fair opportunity for Clodsire to come out and wreak his havoc. And really, who's gonna stop me? You know what I mean? There we go. Night Slash on... okay, hold on. So we've got Mudshot here, right? Mudshot, Carvanha, Slam... whatever. I'll just do it to kill Yamper, and then... God damn it, hold on. Let me do this again. Okay, Poison Tail. Carvanha, then... Because Carvanha will be one-shot with that. No way he's not. Yamper, and then we use Night Slash on Helioptile. There you go, Aqua Jet, Night Slash, yep, Archie getting 9 experience, blah blah blah, everyone's good. Okay, yeah. Carvanha's rough skin, perfect. So now we've got 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up. Okay, and then, yeah, he absorbed the Toxic Spikes. Super effective on Yamper, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh my god, hurt by the poison, fucking serious. Well, it's a fairy type, so, yeah. Poison Tail on Jigglypuff, and then we will use Night Slash on Clodsire. Jigglypuff's Friend Guard, I really don't like Friend Guard. Okay, here we go. So then I switched out, and you have Intimidate, because of course you do. I don't like that Intimidate, because we're all physical attackers. Toxic Spikes, move was bounced back. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew I should have had him out. Easy, baby. Anyways, Poison Tail on Snubble. Let's see, Mudshot on Clodsire, because we need to get this guy out of here. And then obviously Pikachu's pretty low defense, so he'll be taken out. There we go, easy. Dugong, leveled up to level 22, wants to learn Grass Whistle. Grass Whistle? That's really bad accuracy, but I guess it's... No, I'll want to keep Bad Breath. I want to keep Bad Breath. There you go. Ivysaur, absorb the Toxic Spikes because of course he does. Fido, Toxic Point. Okay. Yep, became poisoned. Yada yada yada. Yep. Coolio. And then we've got a Pichu. Hurt by poison. Dear God. Okay, enough already. How many more? I mean, I guess I did agree to do this, but you know, shut up. Alright, Night Slash, Ivysaur. There we go. He's gone, and then Pichu should absolutely be dead. There we go, easy. And then an Absol. That one's also very dangerous, but it's not nearly as high a level, nor is it a Mega, so I think we'll be fine. So long as we take extra care to get rid of the thing. There you go, but we have Spirit Break, so we have coverage. Or we don't have coverage. Okay, so just use Night Slash. There we go. Easy. And Drampa, blah blah blah. Poison Tail, Drampa. Cool. Drampa's hurt by its deadly poison. Orchi grew up to level 25. Goddamn. And then Roselia, and he absorbs the spikes. Of course he does. And then that was Taunt. However, we do not care. What we are more concerned about, to be perfectly honest, is the fact that that is a grass type. Well, we're part ground, so we'll be fine. Legacy became paralyzed. Big W, I don't care about that. Spirit Break one-shots him. Yep. Toxic Spikes. And then Big W flinch. Annoying, but we win, baby. It's called fucking easy. 3v1. What now? What now? You only got one of my Pokemon down, and I beat all 3 of you. Fuck do you want? Fuck, like, who's next, bro? Who next? There you go. Janine. Wait, did I do something wrong? I won, so... Perfect. Tingles. I'll assign some other groups now. Lance, please teach the trainers who were just battled their memorable moves. Of course. Let's just get this over with. Schlep, you know the routine. Yes, I do. Dugong, your Roselia, very well. Stun Spore, Leech Seed, Grass Whistle, absorbs Stun Spore. Leech Seed. I should probably teach you Leech Seed. Okay, Bad Breath, Growth. I guess I can forget Growth. We are finished. However, it has not escaped me that Leaf Green, your battle teammate, is not sporting a Pikachu on her team. May I assume you had something to do with that? Actually, no. That was all Rosa. Horizontal ellipsis. What? You don't believe me? I very much wish I could disbelieve you. As it happens, it seems I am forced to, though take this as no reprieve of my... Wait, hold on. As it happens, it seems that I am forced to, though take this as no reprieve of my opinion of you. Man's a full-time hater. God damn. He was out there in a hurry. Alright, now it's time to move to general training. Focus especially hard on your battlefield awareness. Area will assist you by throwing dodgeballs at you and your Pokemon. What? If you can learn to dodge if you can learn to dodge a dodgeball, you can learn to dodge a flamethrower. Alright, man. It's like from that movie, Dodgeball. And you better had before we start using flamethrowers in our training. Please tell me you're joking. Ari, ready the cannon. There's a cannon? I thought she was going to throw the dodgeballs. She is. The cannon is what we call her right arm. Yes, right arm is cannon. Left is jackhammer. I'm doomed. Well, Orochi gains 64 experience. Bloody Blue. 23. Luigi Jr. Big W. Got it. Dude, I think I found love. That's the concussion talking. Sleep it off. What? I should text someone before I head to bed. I really should. Hilda's scene is ready. I do want to see that scene. So I'm going to stay a little bit longer because I want that Everall. So Saturday the 22nd. Oh, the 27th. I forget how long this update goes on for. So I guess it goes on to the 27th. Either that or it just displays more numbers than are available. Hey, Yellow. I see you got a new hat. Oh, yes. Uncle Wilton sent me a spare last Sunday. It took a while to get there, though, given the distance. And good morning. Just us here? Ethan's sleeping in, but Blue and Leaf left early. Blue's kind of been avoiding me all week. Like, I can get him in a room, but if he sees me walk in, he'll walk to the other side. Any idea what that's about? I think he's very conflicted about if he should talk to his grandpa, and seeing you just confuses him further. I wasn't expecting such a literal answer, but yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for the subject change, but how's Bianca? You two are both in the nurse course, right? Horizontal ellipsis. I think this party today will be very good for her. She does so much for everyone else, but when she needs help, who's there to help her? Me? Oh, that's right. She did say you talked with her. She appreciated that. It was the least I could do. So, with Leaf throwing this party, at least she's got something to take her mind off of things for a while. I've heard Leaf's parties can get fairly wild. I hope Leaf can keep things low-key for Dawn and Bianca. I'm sure she can. There's nothing to worry. Horizontal ellipsis. Actually, maybe we should check in on her? That's a good idea. Maybe we could also wake up Ethan? Oh? Was his flirting on Monday more effective than it seemed? No! I just don't like him sleeping away all his weekends. Hey, he doesn't sleep them all away. I mean, last weekend, he went out into the forest to look for you. Although, Leaf did have to drag him out of bed for that. Alright, I see your point. Mind waking him up? I'm gonna go get some coffee. Sure, I thought you don't need it, though? I'm not gonna lie, I may be developing a bit of an addiction. There are programs to help with caffeine rehab, you know. Yeah, my current coping strategy is to deny that I have a problem. That's all my health insurance covers. Yeah. Hey, Luigi Jr., want a sip of coffee? Maybe it'll, energize you? I feel like you shouldn't be giving Luigi Jr. coffee. Or maybe you'll just have a spiritual experience. You doing okay, buddy? Oh, that was a good reaction, then. You two? Yeah? I can't, get Ethan up. Well, I have pills for that. What do you mean? Well, I can hear him snoring in his room, but I guess I'm not knocking on his door hard enough. You can just go him. Just shake him a bit. No, I definitely couldn't. What if he's naked? That's a benefit. He's a handsome guy. Don't make fun of me. I'm shy. Besides, you shouldn't walk into someone's room without their permission, even if they're not naked. Horizontal ellipsis. Why are you whispering the word naked? Don't say it so loudly. It's embarrassing. What, naked? Stop! Dude, it's a perfectly normal word. People use it to describe, non-GMO fruit. Besides, even if we are talking about people, I mean, people get naked, you know? It's a fact. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Sometimes people get naked for business. Some people get naked for pleasure. Stop saying naked! Did someone say naked? Fucking passed out. Good lord. You good? She's dead, Jim. Damn. I was really starting to like her. Yeah, and we're gonna have to spend the rest of our lives on the run from Blue now. So, no difference for me. He's really not that bad, dude. I know. So, were you just waiting to come in at the appropriate comedic timing? Yeah. I'm impressed by your commitment. Thanks, man. April B. Oh, maybe. April B. Got it. Duh. April B. I should be a comedian when I graduate. Really? You're on the battle team. I guess I just assumed you'd want to be a Pokemon trainer. I wouldn't say I don't. It's still on the table. Got my whole life ahead of me, after all. Anyway, I'm gonna go put my clothes back on. Don't go anywhere. I want to come with you two. Sounds good. Nice trunks, by the way. Yeah, you too. He's pulling his cock out. Yellow, you alright down there? Oh, she actually fell asleep. Huh. You, Yellow, and Ethan walk across the campus to the battle hall, where, apparently, Leaf is setting up Dawn's party. Wonder what Loaf said to get access to the battle hall for a birthday party, of all things. Given how guilty Janine feels about the whole Dawn battle fiasco, probably it's just for Dawn. What? I may be stupid. Probably. I haven't been there since the quarter clashes. I hope it's a bit less scary without all those people in the stand screaming. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, speaking of fine, there's Leaf now. She... Horizontal ellipsis. She does not look happy. I'm going to kill Dean Drayden. You could try. I'm pretty sure he could bench press your entire family with his pinky, though. What happened? Dean Draymond's cool. Okay, so I guess it's technically not his fault, but I was planning this entire thing around the battle hall being open this weekend. I even asked ahead of time with Lance and Janine, and they said they'd make sure the battle hall would be unoccupied. But apparently, today of all days, that purple-haired lawyer we saw at lunch on Tuesday really needs the entire battle hall to herself. And when I complained, Drayden says his hands were tied. His hands! The man breaks rules like it's going out of fashion. But now he's listening to some fancy purple-haired woman in a suit? They even got a truck in there. I wasn't supposed to see that, but I had Jigglypuff float me up to a window. A truck? Yeah, Brendan and May are in the back of the truck. It looked like they were moving something out of it, or maybe into it, I'm not sure. I didn't stay there for very long. Still, I put all this thought into a party, and now Drayden's completely stomped on all my efforts. My old roommates are going to be so disappointed, and Dawn, she told me this really sad story about her 12th birthday. When I heard it, I practically burst into tears, and I swore I wouldn't let anything ruin this one. Well, why should we let it? What do you mean? Is there any particular reason the party has to happen in the battle hall? Thought it'd be a neat, full circle kind of moment for Dawn, since she used to be a battle team member. Yeah, but Blanca was in the battle hall when she got her dad, and I'm not finishing that thought. Good call. My point is that if the battle hall isn't an absolutely mandatory part of the planning, then we can still turn this around. But you still have that cake, right? Right. It's in the cooking club's room right now. I can bring it anywhere you need. Also, I always have that cake on me. Never skip leg day. Okay, there's a club in town we could go to. Renting it out would be pricey, but not impossible. But I think it might be a bit much for Dawn and Bianca. We want to keep it lower key. Bianca really likes plush toys and carnival games, and Dawn likes high art, like sculpture and theater. I'm not seeing a way we can match these two together, though. Well, who says we have to? Hold on, let me look something up. Sweet. There's a theater nearby showing The Goddess of 1,000 Arms. It's this epic musical drama about a priestess who climbs up a mountain, dealing with her inner demons the entire way. It's a psychological thriller. Sounds just artsy enough for daybreak, right? That might... Excuse me. That was gross. That might work. Oh, and then, the county fair is going on. We've got, like, games and roller coasters and all that stuff. We could totally go there with Bianca. Sounds like we're gonna have to split up, though. Unless you think subjecting Bianca to the drama of the mountainside is a good idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dawn wouldn't be a big fan of the roller coasters or the crowds at the fair either. Not to be a psychotherapist or anything, but Beata might not be in the mood either. That's a good observation, Ethan, but presenting her the option is important. If she doesn't want to take us up on it, well, that's fine. Everyone recovers at their own pace. Dorm 25's most well-adjusted person has spoken. It's canon now. Most well-adjusted? Excuse you, I'm dangerously obsessive about, like, a lot, yes. I agree with you, but ooh, I sure don't want to. Agreeing with a point that makes you look bad shows strength of character. Please, nothing can make me look bad. Oh yeah? What about, like, a trash bag? Just a regular old bag of trash with some holes ripped in it? That's high fashion on me, Ethan. Try a bit harder. Dean Drathan's clothing. Well, besides the fact that you could fit 3 of me in them, I think I'd rock them pretty well, yeah? Alright, well what about my clothes? Oh, I get it. This is a really long run play to try and swap clothes with me for a while, isn't it? You can't prove it. Cute skirt BT dubs. God, Ethan, you're so weird, and that's coming from me. Weirdness is often correlated with uniqueness. Dorm 25, I think, is a very unique dorm. It's better than being boring. Hell yeah, it is. And now we, the least boring students in Kobukan, are going to throw 2 awesome parties for 2 girls who seriously need it. Preach, girlfriend. Okay, let's go over the details of the plan. I've already sent out invitations. My old dorm mates are coming. I figured Dawn knows May from the coordinator club, and Hilda and Serena are just super nice anyway. If we're trying to get Dawn some new friends, I figured those 3 would be good options, and they already want to help Bianca, so it's the best of both worlds. And I also invited Sharon. Horizontal ellipsis. I won't start anything as long as he doesn't. Great. Was worried that this entire plan was going to collapse again when I said that. You think so little of me? You're the nicest guy I've ever met, but you do kind of hold a grudge. What, really? Holding grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Nah, that's voodoo. I don't think I'm a vengeful guy. I mean, I even apologized to Blue on Thursday about the whole meteorite shard thing. Great, that's progress. And now I see why he was so happy Thursday afternoon. I was wondering what had snapped him out of his funk. He was happy? How can you tell? There's this weird thing he does where the corner of his mouth, There's this weird thing he does where the corners of his mouth bend upwards. Sounds fake. Might be, but I'm gonna sell tickets to see it. Guys, focus up. Dawn's birthday, remember? I remember. Alright, so let me think for a moment. The invitations will be calling people out to the battle hall. Hold on, let me check how long this episode's been running. 2 hours? Yeah, I'm sure you guys are used to watching this. The invitations will be calling people out to the battle hall, since that's where I thought this was going to happen. We'll have to wait until everyone gets there, then split the party. Like the game. Whoa, but the game never split the party. Come on, man. Literally, and go our separate ways. I think Dawn might actually prefer that. She's in class with Hilbert, but I don't think she knows any of Bianca's other roommates. She might be overwhelmed. Dawn's group will go to the theater Ethan mentioned, and Bianca's group will go to the fair outside of the city. Then at 4 p.m. we'll all meet back here on campus and give Dawn our presents and share the cake that Schlep made. Sound good? Sounds like a 100% classic Leaf plan. I'm not sure what that is, but alright. Hey, you're not gonna make us put our hands in and do one of those cheesy 4-person fist bumps or anything, are you? Horizontal ellipsis. Well, I sure am now. Kinda a shame Blue isn't here, though. Put him in. Dorm 25. To friends and fun. Dorm 25. This is so incredibly corny. Dorm 25. For gold and glory. Rock and stone. Let's split up. Inspirational message. Dorm 25. Wow, you're terrible at this. I love it. It's nice to be appreciated. Good lord. Let's see. Here we are. Interesting. At the fucking Coliseum. Dude, it's just like that one episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where they went to the Coliseum and there was that guy who could melt the ground and fucking Jean-Pierre Polnareff was there. Dude, that was sick. The 4 of you have returned to the battle hall, waiting for Dawn's party guests to arrive. In order to pass the time, you've turned towards various games. And that's toe. I win again. Good try, Yellow. I don't get it. It's literally tic-tac-toe. How do you keep winning? King of games, like I said. I know there's some rule he's following to keep winning like this. Yeah, there is one objectively best strategy where you will always win. If you get the first move, there is a strategy that will lead to you always winning. So it's, you know, it's more of a character flaw that I'm exploiting. What do you mean? Is it cool if I go first again? I mean, you've gone first the past 3 times? Yeah, but like, please? Oh, alright. Maybe I could go first next time though? Yeah, we'll consider that. Oh, I get it. Hey, stop bullying Yellow. You were totally fine with it a second ago. Well, that's just because I wanted to know how you're doing it. I know now, so you... Hey, interrupting anything? Nope, just Ethan being a king of games. Cool. I'm the first one here? Of course you are. You always were. You had a to-do list bigger than any of our schedules, but you always got everything done sooner than the rest of us, too. I never realized how good I had it with you as a dorm mate. I love these new guys, but besides Yellow, they're kind of hopeless when it comes to keeping the dorm running. We might have an easier time if you did any chores. Same, I missed you. Dorm 251 isn't the same without you. I dormed with Hilbert because I figured he needed it, but I forgot that means I'd have to live with him. Don't know how you managed it, Schlep, but at least I've learned a few tricks over the years. He's alright, just don't talk to him before 7, and put little pieces of rubber on the door to dampen the impact when he slams it. Oh, you figured out the rubber thing too? Yeah, still got a bunch of them in case you want extras if he wears them out. It's more of a question of when he wears them out. Speaking of wearing them out, May, so glad you could make it. Did the coordinator club release its clutches on you? Or pawn you? A little bit. See, Liz? I told you it's a real party. Prior commitment. Can't do anything about it. Well, Dawn did say that today was her birthday. Alright, I believe you. But I expect to see you in the contest hall extra early on Monday. Yes, Liz. Thanks for throwing this party for Dawn, everyone. I think she'll really appreciate it. She told me this story about her 12th birthday party, and, well, frankly, I'm surprised she's still even willing to have another. Suppose you can't help getting older, though. Ugh. Shit, you okay? Lissy is always running after Brendan and I, and Brendan runs faster. No loyalty in matters of contests or battles, I guess. Bonjour. Buongiorno. Buongiorno? Buongiorno, alright? Hola. I can't read Japanese. It's good to be back amongst you again. Reminds me of simpler days. Yeah, and you guys finally have a chance to catch up with each other again. Actually, hold on a minute. I have Google Translate on my fucking phone. I want to see what happens if I scan that. Let's see it. What do we got? Camera. No, not Chinese. From detect language. What do we get? Hello. Okay, yeah, I figured it was Japanese. Man, I wish I knew Japanese. It's good to be back amongst you again. Reminds me of simpler days. Yeah, and you guys finally have a chance to catch up with each other again. We're pretty caught up, actually. Serena's our connector. Yes, I have fire class with May and dark with Hilda, so there's little catching up to do. Guess I'm the odd woman out then. The only one who doesn't have some bond to the old dorm. Well, not entirely, right? You're taking normal classes now, right? And Bianca is there, plus Bianca and Hilda are still roommates, so... Oh, I just put my foot in my mouth, didn't I? Nah, we need to cross that bridge eventually. So, does anyone know if Bianca's planning on coming? It'd be really great if we got the whole dorm together, but if she's, you know, not in the mood. She was still in bed when I left the dorm. She said she was planning on coming, but... I mean, no one would blame her if she skipped out, you know? I don't mean to butt in, but are Yellow and Schlep and I actually invited? Did he just get two people's names right in the same sentence? I mean, duh, you are... Come to think of it, Schlep made the cake, but you two didn't really do anything, did you? I'll be real with you, I don't even have a present. Last time I saw Dawn, I was, healing Blue's Pokemon while she beat him over and over. She probably doesn't like me a whole lot. Don't be silly, Yellow, everyone likes you. And besides, Daybake's kind of starved for friends. She's not in any position to be turning anyone down. Hi! It's almost funny, in a cosmic sense. You think this is funny? In a cosmic sort of way, yes. Dawn, Maiden of Honor, happy birthday, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you very much for putting this together. It really means a lot to me. I hope it wasn't too much trouble? For you? Not at all. How does it feel, Dawn? A year older. Any gray hairs yet? Nope. I'm sorry. I think there are a few faces I don't know here. I know that you're in my homeroom, May, and I know you, Leaf and Ethan, from the battle team, but... Of course. My name is Serena. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am one of Leaf's former roommates, and the fanciest girl you'll ever meet. And on the other side of the spectrum is... Hilda's my name. I saw that shit you pulled in the battle hall during the quarter clashes. You might have lost, but that was one hell of a show. Good work. And I'm Yellow. You probably recognize me. Of course I do. Good to see you again. And I'm glad to meet you two too. Good to see me again. That's what she said. Of course it is. Come on, you're yellow. Well, looks like we're just about all here. I guess Bianca decided not to come then. Shit sucks, but not much you can do about it. Guess she just needed more time. Come to think of it, didn't Hilbert say he'd be coming too? Besides, you said you also invited Sharon? In truth, that's rather brassy. Not my first pick. What? In truth? You also invited Sharon? In truth? That's rather brassy. I wish I knew what that word meant. Not my first pick, but I see where you're coming from. They're friends. I can't imagine him being late to something without a good reason. Oh, so you think... I don't know, but maybe we should all go check on Bianca? I mean, if you're cool with that, Dawn. It's your party, after all. Oh, yes, absolutely we should check on her. Bianca was you guys' 5th roommate, right? Yep. It'd be a shame if only the 4 of you were here. The set's incomplete. Gotta catch 'em all, you know? That's something an old TV show I used to watch said. Ugh. Sounds catchy, I like it. You, Ethan, and Yellow split off as Leaf and her old roommates head off in a different direction, searching for Bianca, Sharon, and Hilbert. I'm calling it now. We're gonna have to go into the forest again. Oh no. Nah, Hilbert's probably still asleep, and Bianca's probably just getting ready. Uh-huh, and Chowder? I have no idea what he's doing. I don't want to waste any brain cells on trying to figure it out either. He's in the kitchen with Gazpacho and, what the fuck, and Mungdal, yeah. Hey, I just realized something. We broke the echo this week. Huh? After lunch, you didn't show up to electives. I did. That means I attended an elective you didn't. Oh, seriously? That's pretty funny. You know, someday we should make a plan to see if we can purposefully avoid taking the same elective. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Oh, it's the weirdest thing. What is it? Look. They look happy? I admit, I was worried at first when you didn't respond to my knocking. I thought you might still be asleep. Ha ha ha! No way! Hilbert doesn't sleep, he just stares. That's mostly true. Well, I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I know this was a... Nope. Beg pardon? No sad thoughts today. Today is Dawn's birthday, and that means happy faces only. It's not healthy to bury these things, but... Sorry, which one of us has been studying to be a psychologist again? Well... Come on, let's go. She's not as fragile as you think. I was simply attempting to ensure my good friend was taken care of. I think we've all had enough of your brand of care, Sharon. Ouch. Hi, you guys. Sorry to keep you waiting. Makeup took a little bit longer than usual. You get it, right, Yellow? Oh, yes. My hair takes ages in the morning. Most of the time, I just stuff it in my hat. I don't have to bother with it, though. Hey, what? Hold on a minute. I stuff it in my hat so I don't have to bother with it, though. Ooh, that's clever. I don't think I can do that with my hair down, though. Maybe if I put it up in a bun, but I don't think my hair's actually long enough for that. And if I did that, then my hat might seem lumpy, or people might think I'm smuggling food in my hat, which I'm not. And that would just be awful. I don't want that. I could do with a haircut. And you zone out slightly, and you look over at Sharon and Hilbert. Both of them seem tense, but that's to be expected. Hi. We saw each other yesterday. I was saying hi, not, it's been 3,000 years, how desperately I've missed you. At 2, Sharon? We have no connection beyond your very minor insult 2 minutes ago. This does not apply. It seems awfully convenient that you're willing to put all your grudges aside the moment there's a chance to laugh at... Hey! How about we just leave this conversation here and, go meet up with the rest of the girls? All your old roommates are talking about how they missed you, Belle. Couldn't start the party without you. Aw, they're so sweet. My new dorm is so full of testosterone, it's sometimes hard to breathe. I miss them too. Really? Hitchcock doesn't strike me as the full of testosterone kind. Why am I the one being made fun of here? Don't worry, Hilbert. I wasn't talking about you. Good. Wait, but then... I was talking about Bea. She's way manlier than you. I'm going back to the dorm. But no! If you leave, then I'll be so upset in any moment in my moment of need. I won't be able to stop crying, and then the party will be absolutely ruined, and your ice classes will be super awkward, and everyone will hate me, and I won't be able to endure the social pressure, so I'll have to drop out, and no one will miss me, and then we'll know what it's like to be Sharon. Wow, she's just firing wildly today, huh? Nobody's safe. Well, she's not wrong. Fine, fine, you've convinced me, alright? Just stop being so sentimental. Horizontal ellipsis. My father was murdered 4 days ago. So I'll be whatever I want to be, okay? I am quickly realizing that Bianca is an absolutely loose cannon. Let's go, Schlepp. Mind telling Loaf we found Blanca? You got it! How long is this video? Jesus. 2 hours, 24 minutes. Bit tight in here. Yeah, we're kind of blocking the path. Hey Don, happy birthday. Sorry I was late. No, it's completely fine. I understand that. Yep, makeup just takes so long. Oh well, I'm here now. I see you're here too, Hilbert. I am. Happy birthday. Oh, right. Happy birthday. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of an introduction. I'm Charon. You're Charon? I thought... On second thought, I probably shouldn't say that. No, I do not possess horns, nor pointed tail. The forked tongue I do possess, but I keep that well hidden. Enough chatting. Let's get this show on the road. If that's cool with the birthday girl? Of course. You kind of seem to know how this birthday thing works, and I don't, so you can go ahead and take control. You hear that, everyone? Birthday girls as I can take control. Change of plans, this is now a costume party. Skimpiest outfit wins a prize. No other criteria? Huh? I mean, I didn't think through the bit this far, but I guess not. You're trying to game the system, aren't you? Pretty sure the water type instructor has a Speedo I could borrow. Okay, well, y'all have that in your minds now. And I've never been happier to be aphantastic. It's actually aphantasic. Huh. Ha, jinx. Medical course, I swear. Every time I say something casual about what I'm thinking or feeling, Bianca tells me exactly what chemical's making me feel that way. That's because we're all just pieces of meat powered by electricity and chemical reactions. Nothing we experience is real, it's just how we consistently misinterpret sensory input. Well, that's a rather depressing way of looking at it, no? You think so? I find it kind of liberating. Dude, Dude, a phone call? No way. Don't care about that. Liberating. Not talking about you, buddy. Nah, he's happy just to be here. There we go. After explaining the plan to the partygoers and obtaining Dawn's consent, everyone agrees to follow Ethan's plan of splitting off and rejoining. Yellow, Ethan, Hilbert, Charon, and Bianca will go to the fair. Leaf, May, Dawn, Hilda, and Serena will go to the theater. Which group would you like to go with? And Charon. I do want to go with... I want to try and fix things with Charon. You know what I mean? I want to... Wait, hold on. I can't read. Let me go back 1 second. We'll go to the fair. Okay, let's go to the fair. Let's see what happens. You decide to go with Bianca's group to the county fair. However, our problem soon makes itself apparent. So, yeah, when Lofa said the county fair was outside the city, she didn't mention that it's like 15 miles out. How many Cyclozar did you catch for Professor Cherry Slap? Perhaps we could use them again. There's no need for that. I have a car. What? You've got a car? Yes. Huh, didn't think you were the type, Charity. You're a rule breaker after all, huh? I'm clearly misinterpreting something. Oh, I get it. The driving age in Unova is 16. Oh, is it not 16 in Johto as well? No, it's 18 in both Kanto and Johto. Didn't have any time after high school to get my license. Came straight to Kobukan. Kinda a shame too. I really wanted a car. One of those sporty yellow ones with the open tops and the gold rims. You might as well shoot a flare into a police station for as quickly as you get pulled over for driving that. A plain black car with a functioning airbag system and a spacious glove box is all you need. I'd like a pink car, something round with a floral pattern maybe. That's funny. Shaped exactly like Muna, and also a reference to a random character who said the same thing about a Pokemon, how they'd like a Pokemon that is pink and round and has a floral pattern on it. Yo? Oh, I think I just like a bike, really. This polite conversation is covering the very obvious elephant in the room. Are you the only one with a car, Charon? I'm not sure. Bianca does not have one. I know that. Hilbert? Horizontal ellipsis. If I need to go somewhere, I ride in Hilda's bike sidecar. Ha! Shut up. Well, I already said my piece. I don't have a car or a license. What? But you're 19, right? That would have given you a full year to get your license. I never had a reason to need either. Before Kobukon, the furthest I ever went from home was into Viridian Forest, and you couldn't take a car there. Not without irritating a lot of wild Beedrill, anyway. So it sounds like Charon is my only option. Charon watches you curiously. I obviously don't have a car, or a license for that matter, so I guess you're it. I'm not going to drive us into a ditch. I'm sure your driving record is impeccable. You have no idea. Explain then. I have no idea how to continue this repartee. I was stating quite dryly that my driving record has no blemishes. I've never even had so much as a parking ticket. Wow, the head of the disciplinary committee follows rules. Big shocker. More at 11. Keep that up and I won't give you a shot and I won't give you shotgun. What? You can't do that. I called it. Actually, I call shotgun. I suppose my hands are tied then. Let's go. My car is parked behind Phobos Hall. Phobos? It's the staff dorm, named after an alumnus and a wealthy donator, supposedly. You're allowed to park in staff parking? Besides Instructor Surge's Jeep, I'm not sure if any of the other staff members even have vehicles. Pokemon are the typical method of locomotion for our school's faculty, sensibly. For our school's faculty, something like that. Ah, here we go. Let's load up then. There, everyone comfortable? Seatbelts on. There's only room for 5 people in this car. Guess someone's gonna have to sit in my lap then. Nonsense. This trunk folds up into another set of 3 seats. I wouldn't load this car past capacity. Damn. Run, Shadowfax. Show us the meaning of haste. Charon pats the steering wheel affectionately. You named your car Shadowfax? I did. So why is it white? Oh my god, Hillenbrand, you can't just ask someone why their car is white. It's a valid question. It's more of a silvery gray, I think. Really? I thought so too. No, it's white. Classic Hilbert, refusing to see the gray. So what are we going to do at the fair? I appreciate the change of topic, but please remember your seatbelt, Bianca. It's alright, I'm bouncy. Granted, but that doesn't make you exempt from the law. I think maybe if they have one of those fishing games, I might try that. I'm pretty good at fishing. Well, real fishing anyway. Those games are all rigged and chance-based to boot. Skill means nothing. I'm going to stuff my face with cotton candy. Did you know cotton candy is actually pretty low in calories compared to how much of it you eat? What? It's pure sugar, right? A couple of teaspoons of sugar could make an entire tub of cotton candy. You're paying for sweetened air. Well, I'm planning on riding one of those roller coasters, which, oh god, you're about to say something, aren't you? You spend 700 poke for 2 minutes of excitement and 20 minutes of waiting. It's a waste of time and money. Thank you, Hilbert. That's quite enough. We're not on campus. You don't have any power. And you think I do on campus? I thought you were meant to be observant. Gah. So are you actually going to do anything when we get there, or just complain about what we're all doing? I'm going to look at the carnival games. You said those were rigged. They are, but I don't know how they're rigged. Fair enough. What about you, Cherry? What will you do? I suppose I'll just... He glances for a moment at Bianca in the rearview mirror. You don't think anyone else saw. The cotton candy sounds nice. What about you, Schlep? Roller coaster sounds fun. I'll probably get some cotton candy. What, nothing from you, Hilbereth? I've already made my thoughts known. Boy, has he. You sure? If you got a kill streak rewards for every mood you've butchered, you would have had an airstrike by now. Oh my god. Freaking alarms. I don't even need that alarm anymore. I should just fucking turn it off. I need to plug this thing in too. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Good lord. There we go. You're laughing at me again. I have no intention of stopping. I'm going to sleep. Wake me when we get there. We're here. Already? Sure, there's only 15 miles from campus after all. 15 miles an average of 40 miles an hour is, give me a minute. It's 20... Hey, I got this. Okay, I'm thinking, like, it's fractions, right? So if you put the 15 over the 40 and then... No, other way. 40 over 15, and then you simplify that down, you get a 8 over 3, so 8 divided by 3 is, I'll spare you from the rest of that. Thanks. Okay, so like my phone calculator says it takes 160 hours to get there, but I think I might have done the math wrong somehow. Oh, he's close. I think he'll get it next time. Hey, thanks. Let's see. So 160 hours is 2400 minutes. So I think I'd prefer to go another 500 bottles of beer on the wall than hear one more minute of this. It's not like Hilbert was staying silent about something. It's not like Hilbert to stay silent about something when someone's wrong, especially about math. What's up with him? Hey, Hilby. Absolutely not. Alright, you just seemed a bit out of it. I was just... nothing. It's nothing. I'm not sure I believe that. He was clearly staring at... What was he staring at? I think he was looking at the Ferris wheel? Schlep, do you have enough money for tickets? Oh, I think I probably do. No need. Loaf gave me a bunch of cash before he split. Said to buy the tickets with that. That sounds like Leaf. You make it sound like a bad thing. I don't want to be dependent on my friends. But you're not. Actually, your friends are probably a bit dependent on you. Let's quickly drop that line of thought before you end up becoming a social pariah too, Bianca. Yeah, let's get in there. Wow, this is so pretty. Look, there's Argent Mountain in the distance. This is bigger than the county fairs I've been to before. Smaller than Emboss's theme parks, though. They probably have to keep the rides and attractions relatively smaller so that they can be brought in on trucks. Yep, but because we're so close to the city, they can probably make them bigger than the county fairs you'd see in the countryside. Similar in size and scope to the Undella Boardwalk. Guys, are we seriously going to come to a county fair with games and stuff and just stand around being impressed by its logistics? Sorry, I just think it's really inspiring what people can create when they work together. I concur. The indomitable urge for collaboration. The only urge that created this place was the urge to profit. Oh great, you're back to normal. Let's go to the games. I'll show you what I mean. No complaints here. Wait up. Ugh, my voice is dying from doing the Hilbert voice. Whoa, this place is pretty flashy. As long as you're distracted by the flash and you aren't thinking about how odds the stack... As long as you're distracted by the flash, you aren't thinking about how the odds are stacked against you. You've talked a lot about the odds being stacked against us. Where's the proof? Look. Hilbert simply points at the bottom of a claw machine nearby, where there's a stylized R visible. This machine was manufactured by Rocket Industries. The user manual is available online. It says the claw is only strong enough in one of every 18 plays to actually win anything. What? That can't be right. Ethan immediately pulls out his phone. Hilbert doesn't wait for Ethan to confirm or deny his assertion and keeps talking. That machine there, the one that tries to get you to make a tower of light blocks. You see it? Each layer increases in speed, and the last 5 tiles, the ones that you need to match to win a Pokédex, are moving at a speed that requires a reaction time of 150 milliseconds to hit. Most people only have a reaction time of 200 to 300 milliseconds. You need to hit the button at exactly 1/5 of a second before there's any visual indication you need to hit it, and you need to do that 5 times in a row. Wait, hold on, I'm still trying to verify the last thing you said. Hilbert ignores Ethan and points to another game. You see that horizontal ladder? The rungs are a distraction. If you step on the rungs, the entire thing will flip. You need the upper body strength to pull yourself up on the ropes alone, and the coordination to move the opposite limbs at the exact same time. Dude! Ring toss requires you to minimize horizontal momentum, but the setup of the game makes you think it's the end-all be-all of velocity. Coin toss. The plates are covered in silicone spray. The coins will just bounce off, assuming that the carnies don't have an electromagnet underneath the plate. Balloon dart toss. The balloons are underinflated, the darts are dull. The best prizes are on the sides of the board. Aha! What? I looked it up. Oh yeah, Hitcher was right about the claw machines. Turns out the machines just change the PSI every round. Alright, what was the next thing? The light tower. What? No way, man. Those things aren't rigged. I can win them every time without fail. I don't believe that for a second, but I do want to see you try. No sweat, man. How much is this? 300 Poke? I got that. Stay out of sight and let the king of games do his magic. Cripes. Leaf's gotten to him. Everyone backs away, watching Ethan with anticipation. You take a quick glance at Bianca. She seems genuinely enthralled. After that talk we had, I know she's still upset, but maybe she can put her feelings of hurt aside for a while. She's very strong. Alright, that's round 5. Those are the easy ones. From now to round 10, I actually have to pay attention a little bit. Don't distract me too much. We were not talking. Dude, seriously, quiet. Horizontal ellipsis. Ethan's hand taps on the button in a steady rhythm, and then, right before the light squares the line, he taps harder, freezing the square in place and continuing his game. Alright, that's round 10 complete. I could back out now, or we could get a Pokédoll if anyone's interested in that. Keep going, you've done really well so far. I gotta lock in now, though. Ethan's posture shifts, and he leans forward, eyeballs almost pressed against the glass case. Suddenly, you feel a strange chill run up your spine. Absolute focus. Ethan begins to chant some strange gamer mantra. I am the mountain of my dew. Plastic is my body. Silicone is my blood. I have created... Ethan presses the button rhythmically. For the first time, he doesn't end up aligning the tower of light blocks exactly, and the new layers start to lose blocks one by one. He doesn't as much as wince at this. Is this what Ethan's passionate about? He's always seemed so passive before, but it looks like he's taking it really seriously. He's on the last round with 3 lives left. He can't possibly lose. This shouldn't be mathematically possible. Ethan's mouth curls into a cocky smile. He presses the button, and the final layer pauses right above the light tower, a perfect fit. Yes! And then, though it had definitely stopped for at least half a second before, it keeps going, one painful square after another, until the tower is completely misaligned. What? Come on, Oh well, guess I messed up at the end there. Nuh-uh. You did not. That was foul play. That machine cheated. You had that in the bag. Jeez, guys, don't you think you're going a bit hard? I just choked, that was all. Skill issue, for real. Every single one of us saw you win that game. There must be cheating even harder than I knew. Oh, that thing must be cheating even harder than I knew. This is an absolute miscarriage of justice. We need to talk to someone about this. I bet they didn't know that the machine was broken. Naive. Hilbert's right. Hilbert's right. Someone absolutely set this on purpose so you couldn't win. We need revenge. Scary. I mean, fine, we can wave someone over, I guess, but I'm sorry, is there some sort of problem here? Yes, my companion here quite clearly won. You. Sharon, it's been a while. You dare speak as though we are friends. You're so dramatic. You assaulted an innocent woman. You very nearly ruined the peace and education of an entire year's worth of Kobukan students. I would posit this is an adequate amount of drama. That's another good reference. You put a knife in my face. I would say that's an adequate amount of drama. Please, don't pretend my brother and I were in any way at fault. We only did what you told us to. Just following orders is not an excuse, and I gave no orders. I asked for your help in learning if Schlepp even had a power. I did not think it necessary to state that you had not... I did not think it necessary to state to you... I think it... I'm trying so hard, you guys. I'm burning out. I did not think it necessary to state that you not burned down the school to do so. Clearly, we did not burn down the school. He is still here, and I have heard that which is too. Seems you could not even do that right. Firstly, call Sabrina that again, and you will sorely regret it. Secondly, make no mistake, I want him gone, and keeping you and your brother from Kobukon's grounds is a much higher priority. Ha! As though my brother and I would ever be caught dead on that ungrateful campus again. The quality of education has declined so fast, we're learning more from self-study than the incompetence there you could ever imagine. Learning more from self-study than the incompetence there could ever imagine. Horizontal ellipsis. Yes, you're clearly doing quite well for yourself, working a job at a county fair. I suppose your parents cut you off for the family credit card? That's none of your business. And for what it's worth, my brother is at the theater right now. Cleaning popcorn off the floor, I assume. You smug little worm. You can talk all you want, but we both know you're a complete failure. And for the record, this fair is a prestigious establishment. It's cultural outreach by the Games and Entertainment Bureau of Passio. I don't mean to diminish the noble and necessary work that goes into being a carny, but being a security guard to an allotment of rigged carnival games doesn't quite give off the impression you tried so hard to project before. Certainly, my failures are tremendous, and half the school goes to sleep every night cursing my name. But they do remember it. What? I have been blamed for everything that happened. There's not a student in the school who does not hold ill feelings towards me, and yet you, my former partner, have been entirely forgotten. I envy that, but I suspect that to be forgotten, a meaningless speed bump in the school year's journey, would aggravate you far more than any measure of success you might have had. I don't care that. I don't care at all. You're the fool, then, for taking all the blame. At least you never lied, Schlepp. Don't compliment me, Charon. Motive praise duly withdrawn. In any case, we can exchange toothless jabs back and forth for as long as we want, but we do have a directive. Ethan absolutely won that last game. The stacking light tower won. The pillar of light stopped entirely flush with the top row before continuing to move a second later. Ethan? Which one of you is Ethan? Ethan raises his hand. Is what Sharon's saying true? I mean, it kind of looked like I won the game, but maybe I was a bit slow? Ethan! Ha! So even this nonsense amounts to nothing. For shame. You really are an incompetent, Sharon. Horizontal ellipsis. Ethan undersells himself. Everyone here will vouch for his abilities. Well, I'm sorry, but there's just no proof of what you're saying. And I know how much you love your proof, Sharon. Actually, there is proof. I recorded the entire thing. Sharon points to the tie clip he always wears. Surely you didn't think this ostentatious green ornament was purely for decoration? There's a camera concealed in there. So I'm afraid that we all have the proof. We have all the proof we need that that game is rigged, as many of the other ones here are, I'm sure. Perhaps you should reconsider the position you're in. The Ace Arcade attendant's eyes flip between Sharon's tie clip and the security cameras. Her hand slides towards her Pokeball. What? Don't be a fool. The foolish one here is you, making threats you don't have the power to fulfill. I'll be taking that clip. I may not have the power, but I'll take her. I've been wanting to settle things with her anyway. Thank you. Alright, let's do this, baby. Gliscor. Interesting. Poison type. I guess I'll set that up. Knockoff. I don't really care. Toxic spikes. I'll set up 2 layers of toxic spikes and then I'll want to switch out. Let's switch to... Well... Obviously Sharpier would be the right move, but I don't want to get hit on the switching, so... Yeah. He's got his defenses too high. I wouldn't want to do that. Let's go to Callum. There you go. Feint attack. Easy. Oh, right, and he has Justified. That was my plan the whole time. For you see, it turns out I'm a genius. Something, something, something. Alright, he's gone. Thank you. There you go. Gliscor, Zangoose, and you have immunity, so whatever. There you go. Knocked him out. Pinsir. Now you're badly poisoned. Hurt Bites, deadly poison. Night Slash. And then use Seismic Toss, and I'm surprised you didn't use a Bug type move. Oh well, Dewgong gained 10 experience. Or at least Revenge, maybe. Well, that always goes last. Pinsir switched out and Throw switched in. And see, that's the funny thing about that, is that I have Spirit Break. You suck. Easy. Hilbert, Bianca, and Ethan were impressed. And Charon just seems confused. Well done. Charon, I already said don't compliment me. Noted. Compliment withdrawn. In any case, you, my old partner, once again demonstrate the lack of thought or preparation you put into your so-called plans. Truly, it is a baffling intellect that looks at a party consisting of 3 battle team members and thinks it could take them. Ugh, you brute. Your strength proves nothing except that you're willing to throw your weight around to get what you want. And you don't even have the decency to throw around your own weight, relying on assists. You'll never succeed like that. No, I suppose not. But I can be very annoying before my final failure. Ethan, I'm afraid I must apologize for something. I do not actually have any proof that the machine is rigged. My tie clip is just a simple piece of plastic and metal. I bought it at the student store my first day at Kobukan because the gem reminded me of Bianca's eyes. Oh, no, man. It's Ethan catches your eye. It's whatever. So, there's no proof. Nothing you can pin on the arcade? Fool. Wasting my time with your pathetic lies. Get out of here. I'm all too happy to. Mind if I say something? Aren't you that little blonde twerp? Aren't you that little blonde twerp who helped Charon with his pathetic campaign? And now you're with Slep. Seems you can't stay away from losing causes. It's just, well, you've been saying a lot of mean stuff to my friends. What? I've been saying mean stuff? What are you? Am I speaking to a toddler? So, I really think you should apologize. To Slep, to Ethan, and to Charon, too. Horizontal ellipsis. You're kidding me. No, I'm actually very serious. I don't owe anyone an apology. If anything, Charon should apologize to me for what he put my brother and I through. We worked tirelessly on his plan, and the moment we step out of his box, he turns on us. Everyone deserves respect. Respect. Ha! Respect is earned, not given freely by those who don't deserve it. Why do you get to decide who deserves respect? Because I am superior to you, to that incompetent, to that nepotty, to everyone who continues to flail in that sinking ship of an academy. The waves are coming, Bianca, and I know enough to know that none of you can swim. From a psychological perspective, I think maybe you... Enough! I'm done listening to this nonsense. You can drown in your own self-righteousness for all I care. Kindness costs nothing. To be kind would cost you my... To be kind to you would cost my dignity. I give you nothing. I shall have nothing to do with you, that incompetent schemer, that country hick, or that freak of a witch. I told you not to call her that. You have even less power over me now than you did before. Simply stay out of my way. I don't think I will. What on earth are you trying to imply by that? Let's just say, if you keep disrespecting people, you might find yourself in a situation you can't handle. Are you threatening me? I've already killed one person this week. That's ridiculous. You lie. You put a hand on Bianca's shoulder. She jolts a bit, surprised. Come on, she's not worth it. Let's just get you some cotton candy. You threatened me. You threatened me. My mother will hear of this, you peasants. Ugh, God. I hope you're not sick of my constantly flubbing the lines. I have been reading for far too long, and I'm just crashing. My brain is failing. Hopefully, that's the last we see of her or her odious brother, but I'm not hopeful. Those two are like the world's most annoying boomerang. How long is this video? 2 hours, 50 minutes. God, there's gonna be the 3-hour-long special. Let's try to put them out of mind. There's plenty of other fun stuff to do here. You go ahead. I want a moment. You're not gonna start something, are you? You're asking that? Anyway, no. Actually, I just wanted to talk to you. Oh, sure. Everyone else can go. Oh, okay, sure. So what is it? It's not your fault. Don't ever say you killed him. Don't ever say that. Because the moment you say it, even if you're just threatening someone, you start believing it. It becomes truth. And it doesn't matter if it's not true, you'll keep believing it. You can't stop. And truth starts to mean nothing to you but pain. You don't deserve that. Don't do that to yourself. And if someone reaches out, grab their hand. Grab and hold on tight. Excuse me. Hold on like someone you're holding on. Hold on like you're holding on to your own life. Hilby. That's all. I'm going now. Isn't that nice? Though it takes some time, the mood eventually returns to normal, and the group makes small talk as they chow down on their cotton candy. Oh my God, cavities never tasted so good. Less sugar than a soda. That's not saying much. If soda wasn't so delicious, it would be considered abuse to give it to your child. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but you really shouldn't have too much of it. Noted. Not that I do, anyway. Sometimes I gather up my neighbor's cans for the .1 poke refund. Yeesh, sounds rough. Nah, I was running around Pallet anyway. Eventually, people just put their cans in boxes on their porches, and then I came, like a voluntary garbage man. Luigi Jr. joined me. He usually just rode around on my head, though. Little guy's really slimmed down, huh? Pikachu. Oh, that's a clever one. And he laughed too. I want to go on the Ferris wheel. Of course, go right ahead. Looks like the cabins only hold 4 people. How should we split it? You Novans in one cabin, Dorm 25 in the other? Might as well. Alternate proposal. Schlepp and I take one cabin. Everyone else takes another. Oh, looking for a bit of privacy? Yes. Oh, fair enough. Do you have any objections, Schlepp? Aw, you're even asking my opinion? I didn't realize we were so close. You know, given Hilbert, this seems more like an opportunity to tie fucking lead weights around my... God damn it. To give me fucking concrete shoes and push me out of the fucking Ferris wheel. I didn't realize we were so close. If you fall out of the cabin when we're alone, I can claim it was an accident. Exactly. Gotcha. You board the Ferris wheel with Hilbert. Here we are. Hilbert is staring direct... Oh, why am I reading it in his voice? Hilbert is staring directly at you. Given the tight quarters, you don't have much choice but to stare back at him too. So, what'd you ask me into the cabin for? Scared of heights? I've been on a Ferris wheel before. Once. Aurea took me to an amusement park in Nimbasa. Aurea, I remember her. She's your guardian, right? Hilbert nods in acknowledgement. It was a couple months after my parents were murdered. Oh. She thought it would cheer me up. My heart, it was frozen solid. When they were killed, I couldn't feel. I couldn't think. I could barely breathe. So she took me to an amusement park to cheer up. I'm sure she was doing the best she could. I'm not criticizing her. It was late in the evening. I saw the orange sun streaming over the top of the Nimbasa Musical Theater, and the sun melted my heart. It was the first time I felt the pain of my loss. I wept. A breakthrough, though not a pleasant memory. That's when you decided you needed to kill? That was when death gripped me, and when I knew that another's death was all there was to live for. Hilbert looks out the window and heaves a great sigh. Schlepp, there is something I must confess to you. I am the king of Team Plasma. Of course you are. It's exactly what N said. What? You're probably surprised. It's because... No, I just... Luigi Jr. was chewing on my ear. What did you just say? Oh. I just said, I'm going to kill the king of Team Plasma. Okay, I guess I didn't mishear you this time. As I was saying, you're probably surprised. It's because the king of Team Plasma is responsible for my parents' deaths. I thought you said it was the dragon of the meteor? Every king needs a sword. As I said, the dragon will fall, then the king will die. Not the time, bud. Dude, Hexing Mages is playing Destiny 2? No way. What's Team Plasma? My enemy. That's all you need to know. Well, I'm glad you're telling me this. But why are you telling me this? You insisted on being part of my mission. I believe the second part is coming up very soon. Shit, I thought I had more time to talk him out of this. Horizontal ellipsis. I will continue to appreciate your support. Hilbert looks out the window and doesn't say a word for the rest of the ride. There we go. Oh my god, can you tell my voice is actually destroyed? You and your companions rejoin with the other group to make your way back to the campus ground. Alright, let's see the damage. What exactly are you implying by that? I'm just having difficulty imagining you toning it down a notch. Well, prepare to be pleasantly surprised. You are. Oh shit, the placeholder text is slightly different colors. Dude, that's wacky, what the hell? You walk into a modestly decorated classroom, where simple school desks have been covered with tablecloths and a moderate amount of streamers and balloons cover the ceiling. Like XQC. He's there too. Hey, good job, Leaf. I seriously thought there was going to be like a fog machine, a disco ball, and a DJ set up here. This is really nice. It's not overwhelming. It's comforting. And not a single Pokemon-themed decoration in sight. That can't have been easy. She was really thinking about Dawn here. Hardest part was just transferring all the stuff from the battle hall here in time. Dean Drayden helped, though, so I guess he's been spared from my wrath for now. Thank goodness. Leaf, thank you so much. This is fantastic. The decorations and the room and the theater. This is the best birthday I've had. Then we need to raise your standards a bit, but I'm glad. What else do you do on birthdays? We give you presents, of course. Here, Dawn, your hands are always bright pink after you leave Instructor Melanie's classroom, so I needed you some mittens. Oh, right. Carving ice sculptures must be a cold process. I should have thought of that. Oh, thank you. You knitted these? Yep, Jotonian wool. If you rub them together fast enough, they spark. That's so thoughtful. My turn, my turn. I wanted to get my coordinator club mate a gift. Excuse me. That could help in contests. I'm sorry it's not something handmade, but I didn't have enough time. May hands Dawn a sky blue box. Like from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon! It's a makeup set. Pokemon safe too, so you can use it on both you and your Pokemon. Oh, I heard that they were making these in Hoenn. I didn't know that. Dawn turns the box upside down, revealing a man's very identifiable figure on the bottom. The man is nude, sitting on the floor, covered only by a wisp of aqua silk stretched strategically over his well-toned body. His expression can only be described as one that screams, "Come hither." Yeah, it's part of Instructor Wallace's personal brand. If you ignore the packaging, they're really great. I don't know about you, but I'm not ignoring that box. In fact, if you don't want the packaging, I'll take it off your hands. Hilda, you're embarrassing us. Us who? I'm not embarrassed. Whatever. Here's my gift. It's a choice specs. What? Really? In your battle with Schlepp, it seemed like... I saw you seem to like to use the same move repeatedly. Dragon Pulse. Oh. That might have been more due to general lack of strategy in her battling than any particular preference, but it's still a nice thought. If you try that again, your moves will be more powerful with this. And if you don't like it, one of my classmates, Gardenia, will buy it off of you. Orange hair, wears green, can't miss her. Sorry about him. No, it's fine. I love this gift. Thank you, Hilbert. Anyway, my gift isn't as fancy as his, but I still hope you like it. Hilda casually tosses Dawn a white box with a smiling vanilla on the cover. Dawn stumbles a bit to catch it. Hilbert said that you liked ice cream, so I got you this. It's one of those make-your-own Castellian cone kits. Sorry it's not handmade on my end either. We shouldn't have let Yellow go first. Oh, that's fantastic. I always wanted these when I was a kid. My mother and I said I couldn't have one though, because then I'd eat nothing but ice cream and I'd get fat. Okay, Ethan time. With Ethan's quick thinking, you managed to steer the conversation away from the subject of Dawn's tragic childhood. Though Leaf, Ethan, and Yellow do have to do it one more time each before all the presents are handed out. During this time, you quickly slip away to the cooking club room to grab the cake you have stored there. Alola, are you here to... Sorry, just grabbing the cake and making my way back to the party. No time to chat. See ya. Holiday. I have no idea what that means. This is so fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Party's not over yet, though. Schlep, why don't you show Dawn what you've got? As you round the corner with the cake, candles lit, Leaf takes a deep breath, and everyone attending the birthday party immediately knows what that means. Happy birthday! Oh, they're singing. I'm not going to sing the happy birthday song. That's copyrighted. Come on, dude. I'm going to get copyright claimed. Dawn blows out the candles and closes her eyes tightly, making a wish. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say, but... Wait. The candles on that cake. Yeah, sorry. I'm more of a fan of cakes than individual candles, but the cooking club only had the numbered kind. Oh, that's not the issue. It's just that they say 19. Well, yeah. I just turned 18. Oh, okay. I mean, I can run back and get some new candles, but personally, I just want to eat it, right? I guess. What's the issue? She seems more bothered than that than I'd expect. It's just, I still look young, right? I'm not like aging. Dude, honey, don't worry about it. I look exactly the same as I did when I'm 18, and I am 20 years young. I mean, to you? Dawn, I thought you had to be 19 because you fought the strongest woman in the world. Nothing more than that. Wait, when did you fight Cynthia then? I was 16. Holy shit, Dawn, slow down. Who said you had to speedrun life? My mom? Dawn, we're seriously trying here. You gotta stop shooting holes in the mood like that. Alright, who wants cake? Let's get the ceremonial birthday knife to start slicing. Slowly, the party unwinds, and the day ends. Everyone goes to bed contented this day. Everyone goes to bed contented this day, looking forward to what the future might hold. So contented you are, you go to bed early, and don't even notice when Blue eventually comes back long after curfew. Ethan, earlier this week, when you were flirting with me... Yeah, I can remember that, sure. Well, you said it was a joke, and I was just curious, if you... What are you two still doing up? It's the weekend, my guy. No reason to go to bed yet. More important question, where have you been all day? You totally missed Daybreak's party. Not like I would have been invited anyway. Dawn hates me. I don't think Dawn has it in her to hate anyone, regardless of your history. And besides, Daybreak didn't actually invite anyone. It was all Loaf. Ha! That just seals it then. Whatever, man. Are you going to answer the actual question? I've been trying to make friends. That's fantastic. Yellow throws her arms around Blue. Blue? What? What are you doing? Oh, I'm just really proud of you, Blue. But going to that birthday party would have been a great way to do that, don't you think? Maybe, yeah. Dude, did you seriously not think of that yourself? I'm new to this, lay off. And you're one to lecture me about friends. You've got the superpower that makes it easier for you, and you're still mooching off of schleps. Hurtful and correct. Well played. Though you gotta take it easy on me too. I mean, you knew the guy for over a decade, right? Where could I even find friends that aren't already his? I mean, I got a bunch of weirdos on the internet who know my name, but I wouldn't call them friends. Yeah, it's tricky to find someone Schlep hasn't already met. That's why you tried to hide Yellow from him? You were worried he'd take her too? No, that's not what happened. I'm not judging you. April B. I should, but that's not my job, and I don't work for free. I'm just saying, there's another way. You don't have to see him as an enemy. Like, I get that you're frustrated he's better than you, but he is not. But I am too, and I'm not blowing up on the guy about it. Wait, what? You're frustrated too? Of course I am. My dorm mate and best friend at this school is basically me, just better in every way. Well, I guess I've got a better sense of fashion. Anyway, that'd frustrate anyone. I'm not a saint. But it's not like the guy brags about it or anything. All he ever does is try to help people. It's annoying. Yellow does the same thing. You seriously think she's annoying? Of course not. Of course not. There you go, then. Horizontal ellipsis. Compared to Schlep and I, you're practically a stranger. I don't know why I'm even listening to you. Sometimes, being so close to the problem, you can't tell what it actually is. It helps to keep the issue at arm's reach. If you can avoid getting invested, it doesn't matter what happens. Though it's obviously too late for that, for you. You're different than I thought you were. You're exactly who I thought you were. Oh, isn't that nice? A small handful of Foreveralls drop onto the suite's floor. Blue's Eevee chirps disgruntledly. Disgruntledly, blinking sleep out of its eyes. Oh, you can do that too, huh? Guess that explains all this. My bad. Thought we were getting somewhere. Wait, hold on. That wasn't... Whatever, man. After Nathaniel, I should have known no one would talk to me unless they wanted something. Guess I'm just waiting to find out what Schlep wants at this point. Blue, that was cruel. Wait, come on. Yellow, please. I had no idea Eevee was gonna throw up those rocks. I don't even really know how it works. And also, come on, dude. You think he controls when Eevee creates Everalls? Foreveralls? Like, why are we blaming him? This Eevee. Like, ugh, whatever, man. This seems a bit dumb. A bit contrived, maybe. I just know that I need to talk to people, and I can't keep doing this. I'm tired. I'm so tired, Blue. I've been trying so hard, Blue. I've been trying so hard to get you to show that you're a better person, and it's exhausting. Every inch of progress is something I have to fight for ages. And I hate fighting. But I didn't mean... This is the same dialogue she said last time. I need you to try harder. I know there's good in you. I've seen it. But saving me one time doesn't mean I'm going to try and save you for the rest of your life. Doctors get sick too. Wait, I promise this wasn't just about getting stronger. I mean, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do all week, but that's why I've been staying away from everyone this storm. I screwed up with Schlep, but... Blue, I can't care. Holy shit. What the hell? The drama, okay. Longest episode yet, I think. 3 hours long. Fucking hell. Here we are. And this is where we leave the episode off. I have no idea how many people are going to want to watch this episode because it is 3 hours long. Maybe that's why you come here. Maybe it's not. Frankly, I have no fucking clue why you watch my videos. It is very long, me stuttering and forgetting the lines or saying the wrong words or just in general not being very good at speaking or reading. So I don't know, whatever, man. It is what it is. I guess I can't really judge you guys too hard. Anyways, if you like the video, do the things that everyone else tells you to do, the like and the subscribe and the whatnot. Do that, please. See ya.